Oh. Maintenance. Ready to pull Arya? Not for a few hours yet, my friend. What's up, Lord? Verum, good to see you. Excuse me. Maybe I should do Guild Wars. Maybe. Maybe I should get the basics done. Okay, how are... Oh, God. Man, we can win this if people get the lead out. Nope, and nope. Anything left over here? Nope, and dead, and over here. This is about to go down, so I can't hit it. So let's just go drop some points. How much are you worth? 80. You got it. FCC, Flan. Theory restart comes out in a few hours. 8 hours. Ace Trainer. Holy smokes, man. Welcome to the stream, guys. Anybody here not know who Ace Trainer is needs to follow that and fix that situation immediately. Go check out Ace Trainer's channel. Top end RTA player. Guys, is my YouTube live? Usually, yeah, it's live. Okay, there you guys are. Y'all were quiet. Top win, but went on a 6-loss streak today. Oh my gosh. We just cleave the bottom team. And leave and leave. And top team, let's see. Need some, I don't need you. Need some cleanses. We can just... Can we just Arya this? It'd be slow, but I don't see any reason why we can't Arya this. Unless it's a thermonuclear freaking flan. That could be a problem. No, we always feel like that, especially around banner time. I don't know if it's confirmation bias or they play with the rates. I honestly don't know anymore. She'll do this. This will go up. Couple of slaps and she'll fall down. Cleanse, I should go first. This should work, right? You wearing gear? Good. 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 I feel like this should work. Okay, everybody take a turn. This. And this. I brilliantly put Arya in the top instead of the back where she's not getting the benefit of the effect resistance, but it's okay. How's it going, Captain? I'm trying to hard to int over here. I'm in a hurry, so yeah. Murder penguin. Pop. Oh. Really? I guess with the attack buff, you're the ice attack. Oh my god. So yeah, putting Christy in the, or putting freaking Arya in the top was a great blunder. Oh my god. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. We'll just keep the provokes going on you. Ow, poor Christy. Oh my god, she lived! She frickin' lived. I don't have a backup Christy. What a disaster. It's okay. It's okay. We at least win this fight, right? Surely. Pop. Here, hold this. Counterattack. It's a counterattack plan, guys. Counterattack plan. People putting counter sets on their flans, they're the real villains of E7. Murder penguin. I spent most of my birthday at work, so that's fun. Happy birthday, Kefnet. ML Aria doesn't have a murder penguin. You're right. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. Be dead, Mort. Probably Unholy Sacrifice. Got to give him one more. Not Unholy Sacrifice. Easy game. Got some blackberry pie? Hell yeah. I'd eat the shit out of some blackberry pie. My kids went to, took my kids to the ice cream shop, and they all got ice cream and stuff. I couldn't figure out what to get. I didn't really want ice cream. Strange. So I had them take some sherbet and put it in with a whole bunch of Sprite and put it through their milkshake maker, and it kicked ass. I love ordering off menu. How much you got left? 140, not worth hitting. Okay, drag. Let's buck pile up on this guy. Man, I don't have a backup Christy. Annoying. And I don't trust. Don't have the juice for this one. You know what? Screw it. Let's be lazy. In case some of you guys are unaware, you can join my Discord and get access to a bot that will help you figure out your guild wars. If you're struggling, if you're stuck, if you're like me and only have a few minutes left to get shit done. Where is it here? Display capture, anyone? Ah, there we go. But yeah, just join my Discord. There's a room called Bot Spam. Doing Guild War last minute? Yeah, man, that's kind of my thing. So all you gotta do is just go in here and type /GVG, hit enter, and start typing the bad guys' credentials. So in this one, we have got a Parsetti, and we have got a Fallen Cecilia, and we have got an Afternoon Soak Flan, and you hit enter, and it gives you some ideas of what to use. Abigail, Sinful Angelica, and Afternoon Soak Flan. Abigail, Sinful, and Ass Flan. I mean, not gonna lie, I like it, but my Sinful is missing gear, so we'll just go with the Mort Young Senya Ass Flan team, right? So, Mr. Mortelix. Miss throws bread at people and somehow kills them. And we'll go with the Thermonuclear Ass Flan. You? No. You. What's that bottom one looking like? /GVG space. Renak. Empyrean Ilanov. And Bossarunka. What you got for me? Dien, Fallen, Sylvian. 95% win rate. Anything better? Lidica, Frida, BBK. That's wild. Lidica, Frida, BBK. The problem is if my Lidica's not faster, then that Renac could blow me up, and I don't trust that my 300 speed Lidica is going to outpace a Renac. We'll just go with the tried and true tested one up top with good old DN. FCC to nerf down the damage. Which FCC do we use? Let's use this one. You're plus 15. And, oh, I love it. I love it. Some Sylvan Sage Vivian. Do not get to use this girl enough. Yeah, 1,000 price. Fine. Strays, Crowl, ML Luna is insane too. I'll let you guys pick the last team. How's that? I'll let you guys pick it. Yeah, this every time we think something's wrong with it, somebody else tests it. It doesn't feel right, but it feels like the rates go up and down, but I think it's just confirmation bias, guys. What's that site? Guild War Stats or something? Nah. You just join my Discord. There's a link to it in the description of the video, and the bot is right. There's a room called GVG Bot Spam. It is right over here. Oh, build bot spam. My bad. I was using the GVG bot. I was using the wrong room. Oh my god. GVG bot spam, and you can just use it here as much as you want. So feel free to join my Discord. You can have access to that bot. Not exclusive to my server, but it's there, so why not use it? Let's step on people. Get a Mort. Evening, Vulcanet. Yeah, somebody, one of the admins is going to bitch at me. Get effed, CC. See what I did there? I make it look easy, but it's not. Oh my god, so many kinds of dead. I was gone for a few weeks and rushed to farm a bit of the event. Sadly, I won't be able to clear the shop, but anything else I should pick up? Get as many frantic flights as you can. That artifact is busted. Anybody telling you that frantic flight wasn't important? Holy crap, are they crazy. There's more gear score in that artifact than any other artifact in the game. Pick it up. Pick up as many as you can. Ow. This is going to take a minute. Pow. She's a beefy one. It's almost 100 gear score for a unit in one artifact. I mean, damn. That's like boots in a ring. Well, not really boots and race. It's like boots at least, though. Pow. Ow. Don't do it. Don't you kill my DN. Woo! Maybe I should put some gear on my DN, because at 11k health, I'm pretty sure she's missing some gear. Yikes. Yeah, DN appears to be missing a lot of gear. Is it a better version? POS takes 10 rounds to spool all the way up, and this artifact only takes 6 rounds to spool all the way up, and it gives more attack. It gives 24 attack and 24 crit damage. POS caps out at 20. It's significantly better. The only way POS is slightly better is POS will get you 10% more crit chance after the 10th turn, whereas this, you get 10% crit right at the start, so it's much easier to build around. But yeah, it's I can barely think of any situations where POS would be better. How? Oh, Pilfer, that's right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was wondering. Where's my 100% counter set? Can anybody let me know that? I would really like to have a 100% counter set, and I don't know where to find one. Everybody in my opponent's guild seem to have one, but mine all say 30%. I don't get it. Stop defense breaking me. Good evening. That's why thank you for all your videos and the work you're putting in to help me. Hey man, thank you for being here to support me. I appreciate it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. Oh my god, by a thread she hangs on. Yeah, I need to change her to Rod. I think she's on Unfading. Or yeah, Unfading Memories. Bye FCC. Thankfully I have 2 of you. Yeah, guys, get it done. If you haven't done your Nightmare Raid, if you haven't banged out your Dagger Sakar missions, you really kind of want to do that, because remember last time when they broke Dagger Sakar, it took how many months to fix it after Hall of Trials went the way of the dodo? So I don't know. I hope that they don't fuck her up Heart of Orbis too. Or not Heart of Orbis, Path of Orbis. The thing where what do you call it? The thing that replaced Adventurer's Path. Damn, it's like chopping down a tree with Arunkas. We'll pull one of our guests in a little bit early here. What's up, Mr. Oop. What's up, Mr. Fortune TV?
Hello, hello.
Hello. I'm looking for... Oh, man, we dropped that like a bad habit. I'm just looking for something to hit, something to drop. We're trying to catch up to these guys. We need one more solid double win, and I think we have got them on the ropes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 80 points. Let's take this one out. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Bossarunka, Renak, and Dragon King Shroon. Okay, chat. Hey, you're the Guild War expert. Let me share a screen for you here, Fortune. Maybe you can help me out a little bit here. Let's see.
I'm listening.
The projector. Give me 1 second here. Share. There we go. That's what I'm dealing with right now. So the bottom team's easy. I just cleave the bottom team. But what you got for me for the top team?
The top team is not something that I usually attack, but I think it's not that hard also.
Well, we gotta attack it. It's in my way.
Yeah, if you can simply outspeed, it's free. I've seen some people doing like zero thing on the top. Not that I'm gonna recommend you to do it, but I've seen people like living with Zio or Ludwig, and it can work. I can see it working, as I can see it failing.
Check out the big brain on my chat though with this team. Oh, I think this one's going to look really good, guys. Where's my Etheria restart download, damn you? You know what? Let me give you guys a link. Because, I don't get, like, paid or kickback or anything, but you guys can make me look really good with my, with the people that are sponsoring me. So if you would, be so kind. There you go. Pin this here. / pin this here. We'll be streaming Etheria tomorrow in almost exactly 12 hours. We'll go live a little bit before then, but we'll about 12 hours from now, we'll be doing the Etheria launch. We'll play for a couple hours. We'll rush it. We're going to get as far as we can into that game. Let's kill this team dead before I run out of time yapping.
You're gonna rush Fast and Furious?
Hell yeah. I played it slow. I read the story last time, and I discovered that I'm kind of over, you know, high school kids arguing with each other, which appears to be the theme lately. So we'll just rush and try to get into it. See how many pulls we can get. Gear up. Do you think it's better to treat Frantic Flight like Warhorn, have a 27 and a 15? I thought about that. I debated on it, and eventually I just went ahead and plus 30'd it because I had trouble figuring out a place where I'd ever use a second one. If you want to play it safe, go ahead and plus 27. It's not a huge difference, but everyone say bye, Arunka. Pow, pow. Oh my god, that Arunka took my FCCs right in the face, and it didn't even phase her. Holy crap. What are these people feeding these Arunkas? That's one thing I'm looking forward to with Etheria. No stupid, horrific tank down meta. Can you bottle it? No, you can't bottle event artifacts, guys.
Imagine one of the next limited banner. It's Barunka.
Oh my god. Stop saying yet, chat. Stop saying yet.
I agree with the chat. Chat, I agree with you. It's just calling for it. We are jinxing.
Hey guys, how's Fortune's volume? Is he too loud, too quiet? In relation to the music and to me? It's always a little weird just crossing Discord into Twitch. I hate it when like one person can be barely heard. Maintenance is in 24 minutes. Etheria restart is in 7.5 hours, roughly. How's the music? Is the music a little too loud or too quiet?
I like your GVG. It looks so simple. Just cleave.
Cleave.
I have to struggle to think and not int.
Can you guys not hear the music?
I heard some music when I was on your stream.
Music is just right. Okay, I just turned it up and it's actually just right. Okay, cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was killing Mort because he's probably on Holy Sacrifice. Oh, he's on Mature Sunglasses.
No,
Easy game. It's over. It's over. Watch BBK dodge and counter me.
Imagine.
There's no world. There's no world where my Ludwig loses a fight. Oh my god, guys. We just wrecked the... I said that and we're still behind a little bit. Do we have anybody else attacking? Anyone?
Imagine playing a Guild War and 2 Mort doesn't have...
Oh my god, we have
That's
4...
Peaceful.
Who are the 4
you're
people?
against Parabellum. Oh, okay.
Who's the 4 people? Hang on. I normally don't care, but when it's this close... let me see. Sort by guild crest. By the way, those of you who are new to guilds... click on the statistics and it'll be at buildings, sort it by guild crest so you know exactly who to yell at. Wolf and Roses, what the hell? He's even in my DMs right now. Dude.
You have the recorder.
Hang on, gotta do some screenshots. Win this for us.
You can do it. Just speedrun.
Wolf's going through some shit right now, so I know he's got a lot on his plate. If he can't make it, I can't be too mad at him over it, but holy crap, it's Parabellum. Come on. Let's body him. It's so close. We need... They've got nothing left. We need 1 win. 1 win to tie it, 2 wins, and it's over.
I mean, if he can do his token, it's a win.
Like...
You just need to play. At this
point, where's Jopet?
I mean, 20 minutes is enough. Just cleave. Nuna, Frida, Ludwig. Press S3.
I'm sorry, I was looking at what Mike just posted because he's been radio silent with all of us complaining all day, but yeah, we will not be quiet, will we? Oh my god, Wolf, wake up. You're on. Stop playing Raid Shadow Legends and load into E7. Holy crap, says Wolf and Roses. Currently playing Raid Shadow Legends. Like, damn it, Wolf.
Wow. He's cheating on E7 with Raid Shadow Legend.
Yeah, to be fair, I cheat on E7 with Raid Shadow Legends. It's actually pretty fun.
I never tried.
It's
I've seen it so much.
It's got more and better PvE than Epic 7. The diversity is insane. They're like, you could play like 3 or 4 hours a day and not get it done. But hey, it's no problem, Wolf. No problem. Just we're so damn close, and it's Parabellum.
We can do it.
I understand though. I know you got a lot of shit going on, brother, man. Yeah, like literally 1 win ties, 2 wins, and it's over. They got no attacks left. If you're able to drop 2 wins or a win and a draw, the fight's over, man. If there's anything that looks like easy meat, you can get in there, squeeze one off, it would be great. If you can't, though, it is just Guild Wars. Ooh, piece of candy.
Run it down mid.
This song slaps. You can't hear it, but it's amazing, Fortune.
Just run it down mid.
Brother, man, I appreciate you. Don't let it mess you up, man. I know you got a lot on your plate right now. Time is the podcast. About 20 minutes. Anyo and Sue should be here. So when, you'll know when Sue's here because he'll raid into us because I see him streaming right now. Hey, no problem, man. You let me know if there's anything I can do. Okay. Don't say it. Spatial in chat, he's the one who says it. Don't say it. You know who this is not going to be. Nobody say it. No, no. Kyria's is about to get banned. Don't spark. Don't spark. It can't be Shu. It can't be Shu. Oh my God, it's Corinne, who looks exactly like Shu doesn't. You don't understand, Fortune. We've got a rat infestation up in here.
Really? How many? Wait. Am I close to something like this with my Vivian? I have the same issue, but with big ladies.
Tell me who you're fighting, and I'll get you some teams. You can use the GVG bot too. Just go into Baka Intel or into my stream and just, or into my Discord. Just type /GVG and enter the enemy's names. It'll give you some ideas. Take some of the edge off. Okay, Sanctuary. Okay, what am I missing in here?
I'm close to the same number with my with Vivian.
Oh yeah, how many Vivians you got?
13.
13. I've also got 3 ML shoes. If you want to add that to the pool.
Can I add the Sivian then? ML Vivian? Wait. I think I didn't. Oh, only 2. Oh, that's fine. I know that Celine also.
16 minutes, guys.
12 seconds. That's fine.
Get it cleared out. Tristen, love from Parabellum. Looks like you guys are going to take the win. Maybe. I mean, we don't know where Joped is, and Wulf is having a rough day, so there's no expectations on him. He's got to do what he's got to do. But yeah, you guys brought one hell of a fight. Oh no, what the F? Harsetti plus Arunca. I feel your pain, man.
The most enjoyable fight. Well, to be honest,
for real, Wulf. Just go into my Discord. Go to the GVG bot spam and just type in /GVG and enter in the enemy heroes' names, and it'll give you some ideas. Might help take some of the edge off, so you don't like sit there twisting your brain around when you're not feeling it. Are you able to download a Theory Restart on PC without an emulator? Yes, they have a PC client. Use the link pinned at the top of the stream and just click Windows. You download it through Windows and it'll fire it right up on the PC client.
Is it worth on a Terraria restart to do some reroll? Or do you think it's whatever?
I don't know. I'm back and forth on it. I've never felt good about re-rolling a game. I re-rolled hard in Epic 7, and
I did also.
And do you even use the unit anymore that you re-rolled for? So it's like...
Well, usually I like to re-roll because it's just one of the funny thing to do. But if we talk about E7, it was Cez. I re-rolled for the combo of Cez plus Destina. And I was able to get it. Then said, we know the story about Cez. He was useless at some point, and then with the recent buff, there is some way to use it in GVG sometimes. So it's funny when you can just pull it off. and there was a season in Guild War where we really used Cez a lot. I think it was the season where Mercedes was a lot in defense, so we just kill her and cleave the rest of the team in the same round.
I can't tell you if you spent money in the beta to get the double cash back rewards for the actual launch. Why are there mobs here? They're not supposed to be mobs here. Oh my god. How did that get reset? Anyway, if you did that, if you re-roll, you will probably lose that. Am I streaming at launch? Not at launch. Launch is like 6 a.m. for me and 3 a.m. Pacific time. half of my community wouldn't even be watching. I'm going to go live about almost exactly 12 hours from now is when the Etheria part. I'll go live maybe an hour earlier than that, and then we'll go live 12 hours from now. We'll play when everybody's awake in the US.
Are you gonna pull for Arya?
I'm going to give Arya at least 2,000 mystics. If I don't get her in the first 2,000, I'm going to stop and see how she plays out, because she is not my play style at all. But if it looks like she's insane and broken and busted, not busty, but busted, then yeah, I'll probably pull for her. But if it turns out she's kind of lukewarm, and I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not she's going to be insane or not.
You know, the
set 100 pulls
doesn't look bad.
I'm going to spend 2,000 mystics on her. If I don't get her in 2,000 mystics, then because that's kind of my limit, right? If it's what I've got right now, I think. Yeah, if I go below 2,000 mystics, I'm going to have to spend to get Ross, and I really don't want to spend to get Ross.
Imagine spending only 7.
Free stuff. I've been a bad boy, though. I need some discipline, so I have a feeling Arya is going to come racing towards me.
Don't worry. There is also Charles that is buffed, so he will correct your posture also.
Are we on time? I do not have enough time to burn through this stamina, so... But yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Rift... I changed my Charlotte build a little bit, so let's see if she still works well. You will get her on your 43rd pull. That's a very specific number, Alam. Oh, auto's on. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Wulf. Is it working out? You doing okay? Where the hell is Joe Pet?
Remember, just press S3 and pray.
Right. Cleave and leave. I got halfway through one.
Told ya.
I'm so glad that Charlotte got a job here. Hell yeah, Wulf. Hell yeah. Be the hero we need but don't deserve.
This is something that is good with T7, is that they usually can make content that will make you play all character. So they don't just stand here doing nothing when you build it at some point.
I caught this on a screenshot. I haven't watched to see if I've gotten anything bigger yet, but what do you guys think? That really says 1.2 million damage. This will be a pretty big pop here. It was only 200k. Why did I think that would be bigger? Oh, it wasn't a detonate phase. This is a detonate phase. 573,000. Gale, wind. Why do I two-man over Robin solo?
Because it can.
This is with my best gear on all of these units. That's the time differences.
Yeah, I see no point to doing solo.
Get him, Wulf. So that's the reason I don't Robin solo. Charlotte just ramps it up so much faster. But you can Robin solo. If you don't own Charlotte, you can still Robin solo. It's just a little slower, but who cares? It's still a full clear. And if you don't have Robin, but you do have Charlotte, you can throw Carrot in there. And that works great too. Hello, guy. I appreciate it. You guys, we have fought you many, many times, and I think we have to win at least 7 more for us to be tied. So, thanks for taking an L and making us look good in front of the ladies for a change. Why is detonate bad in Rift? It's not. That's where the bulk of your damage comes from. Now, too many detonates, and the boss can get his buffs back a little faster. So you don't want like 3 or 4 detonate units on there, but. Yeah, I mean, as long as you are able to reapply the burns quickly, Carrot reapplies them quick enough, and Robin reapplies them quick enough. If you're not running Carrot or Robin, like you're just running Aramentha, the detonate removes the debuffs enough that you aren't able to maintain the shackles you need for the burns to start stacking up. Hey, Wulf. You're in the clear, bro. You can dip out. I think we have got this one locked up. Is ML Aria more for RTA? ML Aria looks exclusively for RTA. I can't think. I mean, potentially there is some. Hell yeah. Joe Pet came through. Potentially there is some. Yeah, Wolves, for real, attack yield. Just burn your stuff. Even losses, you'll at least get some mystics out of it. Maybe a big booba principal will come home for you, right? No, nobody's gonna think less of you, man. Just jump in, tag out, and get the free mystics. Potentially, I mean, she's a PvP unit, right? The stuff she doesn't work in RTA, so you can you could probably use her maybe in Banner Arena, maybe in some GVG, but I don't know. We got to see how she tests out. Her kit is mid as hell. Her kit doesn't look that great, and she doesn't look like she has that much survivability, but her passive is so freaking busted that if you can keep her alive on your team, she's going to cause a lot of problems. She is a turn 2 players are going to love that unit. Cleavers, I mean, that's just it, right? Let's be real. Cleave is dead. You should tell everybody you know that Cleave is dead. It's impossible to cleave anymore. Tell your friends. Every time a new unit comes out, Cleave is dead. I make sure I tell everybody that.
That's the story every time. And then suddenly the anti-Cleave joined the Cleave. Like Politis at a release. It was funny to watch.
I just shrank that screen down to almost nothing. There. I messed up my overlay, guys. Just give me a second here.
Trust me, Cleaver is gonna play. They're gonna use Arya as a...
No, Cleave never use anti-Cleave units. That's crazy talk. Cleave is dead, guys. Cleave is dead. Every single patch for the last 2 years, Cleave has died and has no chance of ever coming. Just ungear all your anti-Cleave units right now. You can put those gear on better turn 2 units. There's no reason to anti-Cleave anymore. Tell your friends. Let's get one more of these off just to use the last of my stamina squeezins.
Cleave is on life support at the moment.
Hmm?
Cleave is on life support.
That's right. Poor Cleave. Anyo! How are you doing, brother man? You can't hear me because you've got me muted. Good job, Anyo. There you are. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hello.
We're just waiting for Sue to slide in here.
Yeah.
Anyo is one of the new additions to our program, Fortune.
Welcome, man.
Yeah, I popped into a stream like I think it was yesterday.
Enjoy your stay.
Gotta watch the time. About 3 minutes for maintenance. We're good. This won't take that long.
That's what she said. Hey, it was an easy one.
Is it bad that I have introduced my son to people as 5 minutes of my best work?
Oh man.
I could not.
Oh, brother.
Here we are.
Oh my god, when I first joined Baka 7, Solidus's name was Counter Vildred Salesman. Look at this baddie.
Does he still have a counter Veldrin?
He does,
yeah.
man. There he is.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we love those.
Do we still use this? I hope we do.
Oh, Wolf got a win.
Hell yeah, Wolf. Kick ass. Cleaving or just pump and dump the last one, man. None of that. What a surprise! I did not see this coming, guys. We just got raided by I'm_Sue. Welcome, brother, man.
Oh man, I heard of the Sue guy. He posts best guys on YouTube.
I heard of this Sue guy too. He does feat tier lists. A little weird, but I'm glad to have him. Guys, if you aren't following I'm Sue, you're missing out on some of the best information in the game. The guy has got a big brain when it comes to breaking down units, explaining content, and helping you fix the unfixable. So make sure you follow I'm Sue, especially for Fridays. He does this thing called Fix It Friday. He usually just makes fun of the things that I post, but everyone else he helps out. So make sure you give that guy a follow. Welcome to Mr. Sue. How are we doing on time? About 90 seconds left.
90.
Oh, there are units that I forgot to gear. Crap. Like I am.
Was there a free auto club?
Well, yeah, but I mean, units I forgot to put their gear back, but that's okay.
Oh, you gotta wait 4 hours.
4 hours? You think it's only gonna be 4 hours? You think it's only gonna be 4 hours? That's crazy talk. Hey, how Anya? I got your volume up as much as I can. Everybody hear Anya okay?
Hear me?
Cool. Say hi, Anya.
Hello. Are we doing good here?
We are doing good.
Nice.
Great.
They'll extend it to 8 hours, but give us 3 leaves.
Ario's too large, so they need to extend maintenance.
It's fine. 3 more hours for Eteria.
Oh, what's going on, chat?
All right.
Oh my God, is that Mr. I'm_Sue?
Oh my God,
Just read us.
is that I'm cleaving Wolf? Cleave you out, and I guess cleave. How would you make cleave in Fortune? Yeah, cleave tune. Yeah. Everyone's a cleaver according to my chat, so I needed to let you guys know. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm super excited for this podcast. I'm gonna need it after how terribly I played RTA on stream. Chat will tell you.
We don't have one geared. That's all we need to know.
Oh man, there were so many games I could have won earlier today with Araminta, but I just don't have her geared. Damn you, Robin, taking all the good gear.
How dare you?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, it is not going to cooperate with me today, is it?
All right, let me grab camera. Are we cams or no cams?
Yeah, cam up, guys, and I'll get you. I'll set up the Discord screen, and we will get this cast started.
All right.
Let me see. Oh, I still have the same cam from last time. It's fine though. You guys love it. There's an Aria behind me. She's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, I moved my mic so it's not in my face like last time.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Look at this handsome man.
Hey.
All right, so you remember the rules, Anyo. If I talk more than you, that we have a problem.
Oh no. Don't worry, I'll put on the yap. I'll flip the switch and just start yapping.
Because my voice is dying again. Like I lost my voice over the past week, and it just started to come back. Probably reading ML Theater on stream was not a good idea for that.
I mean, luckily it was nothing too much. Oh man, so much content to talk about. I can't wait. So much content.
Why is it doing this? I'm just going to have to kill this. We'll use this one. Properties, use this one, hit OK. Turn that light on. There we go. And we'll turn this one off since it is just not working at all. Minute. Wrong one got turned off.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stream and I just see a line down. Oh, there it is. That's
Yeah. I'm waiting for Fortune's cam to go live though, so that I can get
yeah, so let's
all three of us together
I'm
here.
checking if it's.
Yeah, because it'll
Is it
shuffle
good for you?
it'll shuffle the cameras.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It is not feeding to Discord.
It's not working?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you have
Yes.
OBS open still? If you do, you might need a virtual cam.
I had OBS open, but then I closed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the virtual with OBS.
Yeah, if
Give me
that
a
doesn't,
second.
sometimes you just need to leave and rejoin Discord if it thinks
No,
your camera is married
use
to.
the OBS thing.
No worries. You'll notice
So-
how, of course, without fail, Stu somehow wound up positioned right there beside the unit's feet on my screen.
Oh my god.
This man is unhinged.
Oh man, it's just Destiny at this point.
How am I still on Epic 7? Dark magic.
We're just a chosen one.
Do you want the real answer, or do you want the made up
Let's see if this
answer?
works. I don't think it worked. Huh?
Nah.
Kick out of Discord and kick back in. I'll redrag you in.
Yeah.
Sometimes Discord just like
Yeah,
can't
so-
figure out where the camera went.
So if you have Discord already loaded, it will Discord will take control of your camera, and then OBS can't see it.
Yeah.
So you need to fully exit out of Discord. Like
Yeah, just
Okay.
alt
kill
F4 it, reboot it, jump in the waiting room. I'll drag you in.
I'm gonna go kill it.
What time is maintenance? T minus 4.5 minutes ago.
Can't log on. Oh man, what was Guild Wars like? Because when I checked it, it was like,
Oh,
we're really
man.
close.
We squeaked it out the very end. Some Chads from
Really?
Parabellum came over to congrat us, but yeah, I think we won by like 180 points. It was tight.
Well, yeah, because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, we might not make it.
Yeah. I mean, Wolf's going through some very unreasonable crap right now, but he still nutted up, came out, and won it for us in the end. It is attacks.
What's the goat?
I just cleaved everything I could.
Yeah, I threw a fight by accident on stream because I'm a moron and was like, you know what? This seems
I
like
tried.
a great idea to play the
I
part.
tried really heckin' hard to throw a fight.
Does
I
ML
usually
Aria
try
come
to-
outside? Yes.
ML Aria comes out after maintenance, so anywhere from 4 to 6 hours from now. She will be live when we get back from maintenance. I can at least stretch this out so people can see the two of you until... Oh, wait, Fortune's back. Okay. Welcome
I
back,
usually try
brother
to-
man.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Virtual camera.
Up,
Why it doesn't
close.
No. Close, yeah. So it's not it, yeah. So did you like kill it at the task manager level? Like, cause you can't just like
Oh.
minimize it and do it. You have to kill the whole app. Cause while it's
the
open,
wall up.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm trying
it'll
again.
hold, yeah, it'll hold it. It'll hold your camera hostage until you kill it entirely.
Okay, I see.
Oh, man.
Technical difficulties, it happens.
E7 doesn't do MLs right. E7 doesn't do MLs right. Danny boy, explain. Are those 2 new moon lunas? Yeah, the second one's missing some gear, but I've really been enjoying a slower 250th speed Luna with a ton of effectiveness. It was something Sue suggested, and she's been fun.
250 Luna is really good in RTA.
Got a
It
couple
catches fast cleansers off guard.
of Harsettis. You want to see my triplets?
Oh my! I remember when you summoned 3.
There's my triplets.
Oh, you think 3 is bad? Have 5.
5.
Yeah, I have 5 billions.
I don't even use my second one to be honest with you.
Yeah, I have 5. Yeah.
You have 5 billions.
Yeah, I have 5 billions.
Wow, I'm gonna stop complaining about having 13 or 15 shoes.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's the worst thing about having 15 shoes? It's an odd number.
No, they're not all built. 3 of them are level, but they're not all built.
What was that, Tristen? You said you want another shoe? We can make that even.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
15 shoes.
See, Cranked gets me. Cranked gets my dad jokes.
Only 2 feet.
My favorite is still when Urban Shadow's shoe came out, where it was bugged and it would show her feet when you summoned her. Because it would only show shoes when you pulled her.
Really?
Yeah. She was bugged. She came out at like 5 or 6 in the morning until like lunchtime. If you pulled her between that like 6-hour stretch before they patched it, you would only see a picture of her feet when you pulled her. It was really weird.
You know who I've pulled?
Was the first character that had like the unloaded assets when you loaded up her previous skills.
You know who I've pulled more? The one that I pulled the most of that's really unusual for me is. So this is my triple S strays, right? Everybody's got a triple S strays because you get his imprints from the shop, right? Right? But I also have a double S strays.
That's lucky in one way. At least you have a hunt one.
The man just loves me. What can I say?
It must be his glorious hair.
Should be fine now.
Yep. Yeah, we go. Shh, got it.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
Was that
Nice.
it? Is that how it was?
Hey.
I
Oh, look
tried
at that.
to do
You
the
guys frame up
virtual
perfectly
cam,
too.
and no, it didn't work. So
Hey, by the way, great choice in microphone, by the way.
That is a really nice looking mic.
Wow, I love this microphone.
Oops.
it's so good. It's really good.
This is my new mic. I love it. It's amazing. Worth every penny. Is that a PvE oriented strays? Yes, sir, it is. And this is theoretically my PvP strays, but he's going to need some work. But you know what? He's got a crit chance exclusive equipment coming out. I'm going to be able to do some diabolical things. I'm hoping to get him around 260, 270 speed and get him at 4K 300. I think I can pull that off, but I'm just not entirely sure his EE is it.
It's kind of...
It seems so good.
I think it looks good. It's just him that's the problem, I guess. As like kid style.
If you're looking through the lens of RTA, there is so many things that can stop him before he does something, or even you can, because albedo is a thing,
Tristen,
Carmine is a thing.
Why am I like cut off? It's weird.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, weird.
Turning off.
Yeah,
It's because you're half off the screen. Hang on, let me do this. That was weird. It was because you were half off of the monitor, and I didn't think that would be a problem for OBS.
I was like,
but
I saw
evidently,
myself like do this. I started like split level, and I was like, wait, why am I cut in half?
Trajectory.
It's like like those animes where the guy's like he just realizes like he's already dead, and then just.
Oh yeah.
Arya wanted to take over the screen.
So let's talk about this for a minute. Strays' new exclusive equipment.
Okay.
I mean, first things first, right? His PvE usages suddenly got a lot more obtainable. What is 12% crit chance, Sue? That's what, like 18% gear score, 18 gear score?
18 to 20. 18 to 20.
Yeah. So that's going to make it a lot easier for people who are like, I can't build that strays. How can I possibly nuke a Banshee? It's going to make that a lot more accessible, but it's not really going to do anything else other than just the raw gear score. It's not really, none of this is really going to do anything for PvE, I don't think.
Nope.
But you two are the PvP chads, Sue and Anyo. What do you guys think?
Chads? I don't know.
I haven't played too much, but I played at least a good amount. I'm in Warlord right now. For strays, I think the E itself is good. It gives crit chance, which alleviates his gear score, and as well paired with his buff, it kind of alleviates his the attack that he needs. So you could probably make some crazy builds with strays with this, probably like 280 speed and drop some attack. So it does help him in that regard. But like as I mentioned a bit earlier, it's just like his base issue of like you're always going to fight Illanovs and stuff, right? You're always going to see this. So
it's not even just Illanov anymore, right?
Yeah. So
and
landmines and so on. It's just this old problems. So it doesn't really address that. So that's kind of his biggest issue.
Yeah.
What if they gave him? What if he gave him this and a buffed creation and destruction?
Imagine RNL on stress.
Now, for real though,
That's
for
the
real.
thing.
Wait,
No,
that's
the thing.
genius.
It's RNL on stress. Creation is
Guys,
destruction is
no.
RNL on stress.
It's better than RNL and Strays because RNL was
better.
Wait.
Is this Arnell no, that's exactly what it is.
It
Because
just
if you
is
kill,
I'm just saying the way
S3.
the way RNL was nerfed was creation and destruction hit by that, or will RNL get two chances to tag when he does his S3 kills, gets an extra turn into the S2? Will RNL have a chance to proc on both?
I don't think he can proc a creation destruction again after this on the second S3. I don't think.
Yeah, but
I've never seen
if it misses
he
on the
can do
first, it certainly can proc on the second, right? So it's actually better than RNL
Yes.
because it can proc on
Wait.
either skill. RNL can only proc on one or the other.
Wait, so
Yeah,
if
he
you
didn't
just
get the RNL problem.
wait, so if you just high roll with creation destruction,
Exactly.
you just
Imagine.
he just one man cleaves the whole team.
yes,
the
because
thing.
you're literally just
Only
going
one
to
per skill.
Yeah.
Try to see one per skill.
True
That's still
story.
kind of insane.
True story, Sue. I put strays on RNL. I waited into RTA, and it proc 3 times in a row. And I Ras laughed and
Strays
yielded the
RNL.
fight because I genuinely felt bad, and I took the artifact off of him.
I
You
would
mean,
love
you
my
mean
space in
Ran?
Arnell.
I say, do you mean Ran? Because Arnell is the.
I'm sorry.
stray-
Strays. I put creation
Yeah.
destruction on strays. It proc 3
Oh.
times in a row. I felt legitimately bad. I Ras laughed, yielded the fight, and took the artifact off of him. I was like, I can't be that guy. I can't be that guy.
Never again.
That's actually really strong, though. I actually think you might have found his best option is creation destruction because if you actually S3 and kill with the S3, I know it's a low
He's single
percent
man.
chance, but the thing is,
But it's double now.
Destructive
As long as he
gaze-
kills.
his skill 2 destructive gaze does more damage when there's less people. So when they have 2 or less people, his S2 is like nuclear. So if you actually
you-
proc
Yeah.
the S3 like that, like you proc the creation destruction, that's probably GG.
There's no cooldown on this E if you notice here, so I'm pretty sure you can just keep procking this back to back.
Yep. And he keeps extending his buff, so he will always have his attack buff. He'll always have his gold shield as long as he kills. It doesn't
But
say
then
when
we
it.
are missing.
Oh, no, it's
Tashi.
only when he kills with Star Extinction, but still, he's. Yeah, it's got some potential. If he keeps S3ing over and over and over again.
The only missing problem we have with another artifact than Tashi is that does Stress has enough damage to proc the EE at the end.
That's
That
with
would be
his
the
buff,
struggle.
yeah. I just don't know
But then
how
his
much
buff
damage
made up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't address all of his existing problems, right? He needs an external source of attack buff. He doesn't self-attack buff, so he's either going to need Benny Mars Tachi, which is a limited collaboration artifact at plus 30 to reliably have an attack buff, or he's going to need an attack buffer on the team who can attack buff and bridge him up, and that means you got to dedicate 2 units to making this guy work, which can be a problem with drafting being as tight as it is.
2 units?
Well, you'll need an attack buffer
yeah.
to give him an attack buff, and then you need him.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that, right? So I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think you need it. That's kind of like the biggest thing which needs
don't think?
testing is like, yeah, because like they literally removed the, hey, you need to have an attack gap on your opponent to get full pen. It's just straight up penetration.
True.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
That's a good point.
it
And
was
they are
not an
giving him a lot
issue
more
so
gear score.
far. It was
Yeah.
really not an issue so far for Stress because the only unit that counters more or less the pre-buff Stress was Ravi. But then the rest is always pen. It just doesn't do enough damage to kill. That's one of the main issues with the Stress at the moment. It's either Ilinav or Albedo massive reduced damage.
It's funny that an edgy emo planet slicing god killer's best friend might be a teenage girl with a pool floaty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know you're going to want to run Frito with this guy. Free soul burn, free attack buff, bridge unit.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where I think we have to test the character, though, because what Anya was saying is pretty much how I've always felt. The character, it's like Spez, right? If you've ever used S3 on Spez on a stunned unit, it just kills, right? Like, you don't need crazy stats. Like, you can have like 2800 attack and it still just kills because the multiplier is just that insane on it. Star Extinction, the problem with it is basically twofold. One, you couldn't get the 100% defense pen unless you had a 2000 attack gap, right? So if they have 1800, you need 3800. And then the second one was the damage reduction, which is what Fortune pointed out. So if you can find a way to like get around Illinav, like you pre-ban Illinav and just don't let them have Albedo, like he might be a pretty strong 4/5.
I think he's still a 4/5.
Oh yeah, yeah. None of this addresses his weaknesses, and Cordy Boy says it. You know, I'm still kind of scared of playing him against DN and MLL. You should. You play him against DN and MLL, you're probably going to lose.
I had a funny build with the buff that he's gonna get, and just listen at my cooking. It's that you play a extremely fast Strays. Well, wow, nothing is surprising. You just do it. Play Tashi, but play him fast and just full attack. And you press S2 because it's now an ignore resistance if he's the highest attack, and a full dispel also. So you play him as the opener, full dispel, 100%, no RNG, got your dispel, and then build your AoE there behind him.
Yeah, you can use that to bridge some other units. That's a good idea. Like stuff like Roano or like
you know what?
Caesarea.
When I told that with my my French people, they were like, "You are just crazy. This will never know. It will never work. Impossible."
I've heard worse.
Like,
I think
you're not dreaming enough.
I think we need to cook with him. I think you could do some funny things with him because like with all this like free stuff he's getting, I'm pretty sure you can do a ton of things with him. He's less restrictive.
Let's go over more of this stuff because man, they dropped a bomb on us today, a bomb of content, and we don't want to dally too terribly long because I know pretty much everybody here is jonesing to play Etheria in about 6 hours. So
Whoa, I don't know what you're talking about. I love Epic 7. I can't play.
I heckin' love Epic 7 too, and you know why I really want Etheria to succeed? Why I want it to be a banging good game? Because competition is good for business, and Epic 7 needs some serious competition to get them to take more risks, take some chances, feel a little less comfortable, come out with, you know, more changes, more contents, be more engaging with the community. There's no situation where a little bit of competition isn't that good. And if Epic 7 sinks because of it, they deserve to, but they shouldn't. They should rise to the occasion and make a better game as a result. So everyone's like, are you worried about Etheria? I was like, no, I am stoked about it because it can only be good for everybody. All right, so let's take a peep at this 47-second 1 minute video. And if you guys were making 1 minute videos for your company, wouldn't you do everything in your power to make them exactly 1 minute? Just say
it. Is it under a minute?
It's like under the minute for like
48 seconds. It's 48 seconds.
It's not like they can't add something to make it 1 minute. It's just they don't want to.
12 seconds extra title. Tamron singing at the end.
12 seconds. What we can do?
Oh, and I said it in my video. I want to say it again. Whoever it is that is
making the thumbnails.
Whoever it is that is making these thumbnails is not being paid enough. Smilegate, pay whoever's doing this more, because these are goated every time.
They're amazing.
Yeah, the thumbnail are great.
Plot twist that plot twist. The announcer's not AI, but the 1 minute thumbnails are. That's the real plot twist.
No way.
No,
Alexander.
No way.
They cook too hard.
I'll destroy you.
Finale. That skin's coming.
Not the year of the dragon anymore, but she's finally coming. A year and several months after her initial reveal, we're finally getting the Kipao Yufine skin. Say that right? I hope I said that right.
I don't got the Sky Stones for this.
Yeah, this is going to be part of the Fireworks of the Night Epic Pass. So when Epic 7 comes back from maintenance, there's going to be an Epic Pass, 900 Sky Stones for all the good stuff, and then you can toss 900 more to get the skin. If you do not have the Sky Stones to throw, that's okay. You can pick it up in the skin shop down the road with skin tickets later. It's not a limited thing that's never going to be accessible again. It's not like the Tama skin. You don't have to feel like you've got to bleed your Sky Stones if you want this. You can go and get it from the shop later, but damn, it is such a good skin.
Show you the dragon's power.
And a second one too.
Woo! Smilegate has directly told me to tell you guys that they want feedback on this. This is a 2-month-long beta, and they want to know what you guys think about this. The good, the bad, the ugly. Is it fun? Where could it be improved? Are the rewards commiserate with the level of difficulty? Are you happy with it? Let them know. In a perfect world, this replaces Raid and is just better. Valky was hounding me saying Smilegate has been pretty good about replacing old content with newer, fresh content that has better rewards. And as long as it's just as easy and fun to farm and the rewards are good, I countered with new arena, Guild War reskinning, Hall of
Not
Trials.
convinced.
I don't know. I citations are needed, but I'm willing to give them a chance. Let's see what it does. But be constructive in your comments. Don't say things like this is terrible. Say I don't like this because of these reasons. Let them know it's our only way to get it fixed. Because Smilegate is trying to kill me and Sue, they have decided to do Ancient Inheritance this coming Monday. Yay!
Is this perfect timing?
My entire until Monday at lunchtime. No, not even. No, Monday at like 10 p.m. My entire weekend is like from this point on until Monday at 10 p.m. My entire everything is planned out. I have no free time.
Bread's on vacation for a freaking week starting Monday, so I got to make the damn maps myself without Bread. I mean, we got other people in there to help out, and hopefully everybody can chip and make this happen. We're all going to have to carry some extra weights. Yeah, Ancient Inheritance is back. Join a guild. Get into a good guild. If you're in a sleeper guild, join my Discord. Check out the guild recruitment hall. Get into a good guild. Don't be like, if I leave, it'll fall apart. Good. If one person leaving your guild means the whole thing falls apart, it deserves to fall apart. Get into a good guild that you can enjoy, have community, have fun. We're all here for the community. Ask anybody, why do you still play Epic 7? And the answer is always the community. So if your community sucks, get a better community, because that's why everyone else is playing the game. Make sure you're having fun with it. It's going to be the exact same Ancient Inheritance we've had in the past. No real changes. So there is that. It's going to be boring for veterans, but for people that have only done it once or twice or are brand new, this is a lot of fun. So make sure you get involved. The rewards are spectacular, and it is something you can succeed in at every level of play. Whether you've been playing for 4 weeks or 4 years, you will be able to do everything in this as long as you are in a guild that is active and organized.
I think they honestly should have ran this 3 weeks ago, in that entire dead period we had.
Yeah.
That would have been a great idea.
Or next week after we had a week with the new content, holy, we're getting buried.
Yeah, they're just it's kind of, I feel like it's a really bad idea to do it this way.
I think they really need to start rotating between the old school Ancient Inheritance and the new one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Send us back to the Egyptian themed one, and then come back to the dragon themed one. It just to mix it up so it doesn't feel like the same thing day in, day out. It'd be like, when they did the Advents, they go from Fire Advent to Earth Advent to Water Advent, and by the time Fire Advent's back, it's been almost a year and a half, right? It would be almost like they did Fire Advent, and then they did Fire Advent again, and then another Fire Advent. It starts to get stale when it's the same thing.
I don't remember the last time you had
so
that
boring.
to be honest. It's been that long.
Yeah, it's been a minute for Advent.
Ah, yes. Balance
My God. So maintenance comes back and all your units are buffed. And remember, whenever there is a balance adjustment of any kind of a fundamental change to a unit that impacts their stats beyond just getting exclusive equipment, anytime they do a balance patch, a nerf, a buff, anything like that, they always give you a free unequip event. So when the game comes up, I'm surprised usually it procs a little early. I'm surprised it wasn't up earlier this morning, but you'll have unequipped throughout this weekend, so you will be able to get your ancient inheritance units geared. You'll be able to get your rift sorted. You'll be able to move your gear around and deal with Strays' artifact or exclusive equipment. Desert Jewel Bazaar. Sue, tell me Bazaar puts on different clothes, magically becomes an ML unit, and is good now.
I know people say that they don't like him, they don't think he's good right now, but like I think he is usable right now. And the thing is, what holds him back, in my opinion, is his stat line. It is just hot garbage. Like there is one stat line for basically every single class in the game that's garbage. Obviously, you guys know I always talk about how Scorpio Thief is trash, Pisces Warrior is trash, Sagittarius Soul Weaver is trash. Like that
but
is
they're
the
changing that, right?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah,
aren't they
yeah,
changing that?
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna be Taurus now, which is the same as Frida, Ahmed. Right? Basically the,
So you're
the
saying,
good fast Soul Weaver.
You're saying I can have a DJ Bazaar that looks like this now?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, if you wanted to, but I probably wouldn't.
No.
But yeah,
Probably wouldn't.
No.
Like,
Let's say no.
I have played this character like a lot over the years, and he has always brought me a lot of success being played on speed set around like 260 speed with just like 180 to 200 ER with something like Soul Consolation, and then just good bulk, right?
He's inherently good. Like he's
Crank
really
to
inherently
say,
good character.
Crank's saying Tristen just made me transmit my DJ Bazaar.
Yeah. Also,
Shame.
in case you guys don't know, friend of the channel, Hinojin. Hino got legend last season, and his MVP was Desert Jewel Bazaar.
Damn.
So that was when he was bad.
And he's only getting better.
Yeah, so I think people are very much downplaying how good this character will be, because the kit is very strong. The only problem with the character is the base stats. It's always how it's been, right? So S1 is a stun. It is an AoE heal. His S2 is now, I believe, a barrier strip, or it's not in the barrier version, but it's also a buff strip. It used to be a blind, but now it's a buff strip and a barrier inversion, which is very strong. And then his S3 is legitimately one of the most insane skills in the entire game. Full cleanse, massive CR push. Like most CR pushes do not push as much as Bastet Roar does from Desert Jewel Bazaar. And then you get the immunity as well. So just the character is good, right? And you can just hostage game people with the S3, right? You don't have to press it. Character just becomes very tanky if you just hold it. It's only once you press it do you start to realize how bad his stats are.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of like the trick. You only press it when it's the go time and you need the tempo.
So Sue, don't stand up or you might hit your head, Sue. But
Oh my god.
Careful. Sorry, you were saying, Anya?
I can see him being played a lot. Like, let's think about it. In terms of RTA right now, SCC is very much a crutch pick for everyone. And for a lot of holiday themes are gonna come back out, right? Because she's still a good unit right now, and she's getting buffed. A lot of people play her on Guide to Decision, another barrier artifact, right? He's just a free damage Soul Weaver that actually has a good supporting kit with it, right? So he's only gonna go up.
Yeah, there is also a lot of people playing prot set on left and right units, so you can always count on the buff of DJ Bazaar. I don't remember how many buff he dispels on S2 now. Two.
It's two.
Plus the barrier inversions, right? So if you dispel the barrier,
that
then you're
counts
gonna
as
get
three,
rid of the 2 buffs under.
Then he removes it, and then it counts. He removes 2.
The inversion happens first, right, and then the strip.
Yes.
That's why it's.
Yeah, so my favorite core, like 2-man core in the history of Epic 7 for RTA, is Conquer Oleus Desert Jewel Bazaar. So I could definitely see like Lone Wolf Para DJB being a very powerful 1+2 pick when you have second pick. I think that's actually pretty strong.
Still very strong, yeah.
First of all, Atsuma, thank you so much for the sub. He said he is a big fan of your background, Sue. And Seppen77, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you, man. Thank both you for your support. Speaking of background or above ground, how are we feeling about Holiday Euphine?
Huge.
Big.
I can't focus. I apologize.
A lot of people have asked me, is Dragon Girl going to be good with Indestructible Gators and Rift? I'm going to try it, but I'm skeptical. I don't think Indestructible Gators is going to be enough burns for her, but she does have that AoE spamming, so I don't know. What do you guys think? How about outside of Rift? Is she going to be pretty good? She's already, in my opinion, one of the better anti-cleave units. She hard stops Teiyu, which drives me nuts since I don't have him, but that's about it. It's kind of a niche anti-cleave. What do you guys think?
I think consistency is always a very good thing for units. So with the addition of evasion being regular, like most other units, it will make, once again, I'll just make her a lot more consistent of a unit without needing to worry about units like Litica and so, and just getting like hard stopped immediately once he loses max HP, right?
Anybody else exciting on the list? Both of the furries, Big Bear and Fat Cat, are getting buffed. Purgus and Cartusia. I think their buffs look really good. It's going to make them more usable, but I'm not sure it'll make them meta, but I think it actually makes them draftable. Yeah. Fenris, who cares? Tywin, who cares? But Charles, everyone says that everyone's not liking, they're hating on the Charles buff. Am I the only one who thinks that people are going to be able to cook some insane meals with Charles?
I agree with that. I think people are underestimating what we can do with Charles and the gear that we can play on him now that he gets by himself a counter buff.
Yeah. I've heard people talk about playing like a 230, 240 speed Charles and then just like having him go just to be like a, not like a bridge, but it's like if you have already the tempo, you could use him to get buffs on your team and then he has counter and it's like, okay, well, do you have the buff strip? Because if not, like, Charles is about to go wild on you.
Also, he has a EE that removes, that cleans. He cleans himself with the EE.
Yeah, that's definitely.
So it's a good one if you play speed. That's a good one.
I think Hino had the best one I saw so far. I don't have a screenshot of it, but like the stat line was he was playing Wings of Light and Dark to account for a losing crit chance, and then he had like 85 crit chance, like 240 crit damage, around like 250 speed. And like a little bit under 3k attack, so it was low attack, but it had like damage, so you can self heal, and he had aggressive speed, so you can still get the CR push. So it was actually a really good build.
What about no attack? Attack on a bruiser is one of the shittiest things out there. There are no good attack-based bruisers that don't have some additional form of survival or self healing, right? What about no attack? What about no attack, no crit chance, no crit damage? You just make them a support. And you facilitate the entire team. Ravi has self-healing built in. Followed us. Way more than Charles has. Way more than Charles has. He has it on one skill. He has on one skill, and he has on one skill, and he relies on an artifact. You can't do that with Charles.
Well, he has. I mean, with his buffs, like every counter, you will get it. You'll get lifesteal on every counter now.
Playing
it's on the S1 or on the S2? It's S2.
It's S2.
Right?
Which
I'm
is
just saying, what if we abandon the
damage?
What if we abandon the whole blue, green shoe concept of attack scaling bruiser DPS unit and just went full on support?
I think that's
just team facilitator. I think it would be nasty.
For most players, I think that's the best way to go. You just play him as an off tank holding like an Adamant or like maybe Bastion Perlusha, and then just play him at like, I still think you want to play him with some level of speed instead of running like at normal speed. So maybe like 220 plus around there. So you can, just keep some level of aggression to keep pushing your team.
I'm actually happy you mentioned the Adamant Shield on him because like I actually think like right now, because we're in like quote unquote night meta, Adamant Shield might be the most underrated like artifact right now because so many people are like, oh well, I have like my one Bastion Perlusha guy, and then I have like everyone else is on like Elbrus or Aureus, and then you have maybe Ilanav on like was it Rise of a Monarch, right? But nobody really plays Adamant. And then I started like looking at Water Buffalo, and he has Adamant like always on like one of his knights. Like it's just like it'll be like a strategic knight pick. Like you're like, that shouldn't have Adamant on it, but it does. And so now you have to play against Adamant Aureus when you weren't expecting to. And I was like, that is very powerful. That is it is very, very strong.
It's a 6-hour maintenance, guys, for people who keep asking. Game's gonna be down for at least another 5.5 hours.
Yeah, the basic combo of having 2 tanks, that one brings Aureus and the other Adamantite is an old one, but if you will look correctly at RT at the moment, it's more neutral damage, so is Adamantite that good?
I mean,
yes.
I see him use it a lot on like Last Rider Crow, or like sometimes he has it on like Ilanav. Like you expect it to be Rise, and it's actually just Adamant because you take Ilanav every game, and you're always going to put like Aureus under Ban Protect. So you're just like, oh, he just has it. That's what I'm saying. Like I was like, oh, this is like actually, way better than I thought it would. I just
borked my game. Oh, I can't look at units anymore.
Yeah.
GG,
all right,
Tristen,
well,
GG.
Well, patch notes for the.
That was a good stream.
Well, let's see you guys tomorrow for it.
It's time for a restart, guys. We are done.
Oh, it was a good one. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, everybody out of here.
Oh wait, we got 20 seconds left in this video. We should see this.
Okay. Okay, sure. I didn't feel like standing up.
I'm not going to talk about glow rings or gators because no one really cares about glow wings or gators.
Yeah, it's
I care about glowing. I care about glowings 21, so that way when my Elbrus Ritual Sword Belly encounters, it procs my full tank Summertime Issaria, and she procs glowings 21 when she uses her bomb skill off of a random counter against a filthy cleaver.
That's what I'm talking about.
Impressive.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but seriously, from what I can tell, glowings 21 is actually like somewhat of a soft nerf. Like it's better if you are like a squishy aggressive person using it. But as soon as I think you cross like the 18k HP health range,
it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's like if you play like Sea Phantom Politis on Glowwings 21, which is a build, people do play that, right?
It's a standard,
yeah, if you play a like 18 or 19 or even 20k HP Sea Phantom, it's worse post buff than it was prior to buff. It's like only when you're like, you know, lower than 17k that it's better. It's so dumb. Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
It's okay.
The only way I understand it is that maybe there's gonna be a new ranger that will use it. It's gonna be low HP, extremely fast. Another one.
So Genesis got it.
Please not.
Yeah. Like I don't hate it. Like it just removes the HP requirement. Although it's slightly worse if you do have like a higher HP unit, like you mentioned, like the above 18k HP CPP. For a more general use case, since it's level scaling, you don't get like the nerf of not building HP, right?
I just want to say that I'm hurt, Sue. I thought we'd move beyond this. The filthy cleaver comment, it really hurt. You need to realize that cleavers are people too. Horrible, awful people who don't get invited to parties, but still people.
No, after talking with Loki a lot over the last like 2 months in voice chat, the one singular thing I've learned about cleavers is that they have awful taste in anime.
Wow.
Oh, damn. It's going to be like that, huh? Well, you don't have to worry anymore, Sue, because ML Arya is out and Cleave is now officially dead. You can ungear all of your anti-Cleave units. You're totally safe now because Cleave is officially dead. Tell your friends, Cleave is dead. TM. We talked about Stray's exclusive equipment to death, so we can just skip past this. Oh my god, the real content, guys. You excited to pull for Teu and Sharoon?
No.
Nah, bro. Pull on Immortal Wukong. Get more of that artifact.
Okay,
so everybody can make fun of me again.
For the pile of new people in chat, do not touch any of these banners. None of these units are very good, and we're rolling into summer, the season of limiteds. And unless you don't mind swiping, you're a gotta catch them all kind of a player, then you do you. But none of these are going to change your account in any substantial way, and you run the risk of yeah. If you're gonna run Fortune side story there, right? You're gonna run this side story's got some great rewards, I'm telling you. But yeah, stay away from these banners. None of their artifacts, none of their units themselves have any real significant use. These are all B and C tier units across the board. So just save up, guys. They're giving us a gift by running these units now instead of really good must-have units right before summer event. Surprising.
Yeah, we're about to get hit with double limited.
Yeah, there was a chance that the next banner are the first rerun of summer.
Yeah, we're really close to it right now.
Yeah, we should get a rerun soon.
Do you think it's going to be the rerun of summer characters like Ada and Frida, or it's going to be a group summon?
It should be them.
It should be a group one.
If it keeps with pattern, they will rerun Frida and Ida and rerun their story, the Rhythm Surfer story event and all that kind of stuff. And if they keep with previous patterns, that should happen in late June, early July. And then after that, they should run after or overlapping it. They should do a custom group summon where you can handpick other limiteds. You know, go for your Caesarea, go for your Seaside Bologna, go for your Charlotte, all the other plus any other limiteds that you may have missed that are still on banner. And then that usually wraps it up. But sometimes right after that, we go into the new summer limited banner where they have one or two new summer units. It just depends on how early they do it and whether they space it before or after the anniversary in August. Last year, they put it after. The year before, they literally went rerun, collaboration, new summer unit, collaboration. So
yeah, last year was insane. Huh?
You can look at any any year, any history, and you're going to see it's always June to the first week of September is when the summer units drop. So we are right in that window for at least a Frida Ida rerun and one other summer unit. But they've kind of gotten into a habit of doing 2 summer units. So that's like 4 limited if you want them all.
It's a new norm.
Because I know last year they shoved Lethe and Buvakar in the same banner as a group summon, because I really remember skipping it because I was like, this is such a terrible idea. If I hit Lethe, I lose. So I just skipped it.
Yeah,
bro, I wish Lethe's buff was actually good. I miss playing that unit. That unit's so fun.
Still pretty decent in Guild Wars, right?
Yeah, well,
sometimes.
Just play with Robin. You play fast Lethe with Robin. And Soulburn.
Ooh, that's actually really that's really smart.
But yeah, guys, skip all of this. All of this, skip it.
It's Grass Angel.
Australian Grass Angel technically.
Yeah, it's from Grass Angel. I'm saying it. It's an idea from him. It is a good one. It's really funny to watch.
What do you think of the biggest chest in Epic 7, Anyo?
And against the biggest chest of Epic 7? Yeah.
General Purgus.
General Purgus. General Purgus. Biggest. Of course, I meant General Purgus. What do you think I meant? In some degenerate
sure that you were speaking about General Purgus.
I'm gonna be something for G Purg. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah.
Ari over there copping a feel of G Perk's chest too. Did you notice that? They had to put a little black sensor bar across her hand. So I know Sue is skipping Arya. She's not his style of play. You know, I'm _Cleave wouldn't have any use for this kind of a unit, right, Sue? Do we even need to point out her Galaxy bookmark earrings? Isn't that like?
Hold on.
Isn't that so cool. Smilegate really just?
That's a cool thing.
Man,
I don't know. It feels like Smilegate taunting us.
I think that's a good joke. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Do it as a merch now.
Her animation is so cool. I love everything about this unit except what she's going to do to me when I try to cleave people. So of course that means I'm going to have to use her when I cleave.
I have 4K Mystics in a dream. Everyone pray, please.
3K Mystics here. I'll be honest with you. When I look at her kit, I think people gonna like hate me for this, but I think her kit's kind of mid. Her passive is insane. But her kit itself, she doesn't have any built-in mitigation, no real survivability. You're going to have to protect her. You're going to have to like really protect her, and if you can do that, I think she'll run over. But
is it that hard now to protect?
She's got Dark Corvus stats, buddy.
Yeah,
I think she will like fold to a BBK. I think she'll get crushed by a Janua. I think Robin could drop her down to nothing. I think there's a lot of things that can take her out. But if you protect her, if you keep her protected, you get an FCC involved, you slap her behind an Ilanov, you put her behind the brick wall that is freaking Bossarunka, then sure. But
so you mean like in every match of RTA?
I think
fair.
That's
fair.
That's a partial disagree from me. The bulk that you can build on her, I don't think it will fold that easily.
Yeah, I don't think also. And she has access to the warrior list of artifacts, so there is a lot of mitigation one that can play into her.
That as well.
And help.
Yeah, like, this character very comfortably clears 1500 defense, 30k HP.
Yeah, I mean here's Evan with a 36k 1300 defense build.
Dark Corvus
right here. Well, he's using Dark Corvus because same stats, right?
Yeah, so this would have. Man. This would have probably like
108 speed.
That's 36.
142 effect resistance.
There's like 260 to 270. Wait, hold on. He doesn't need to build ER.
Is it counter better because she procs at any time special attack, even on counter? Isn't better to play on counter?
Can we? You want to go counter? You would want to go counter. Yeah.
Can we take a minute to appreciate the left side build is on revenge set?
That's good.
For anyone who wants to build this character on ER, there's like zero reason. In case you guys don't know, you get 65 ER for every 10,000 health you have on top of having 40 base. So like if you're at 10,000 HP on Arya, you have 105 ER. So like if you're at 30,000 HP on Arya, you are just straight up like 230.
I can tell you these guys have forgotten more about RTA than I'll ever know, but my advice to you is still this. If you need her on your account, you already have plans for her, you play slow to mid-speed RTA and you want this unit, then you go for broke. But if you play fast, if you play aggressively, or if you aren't really sure if you can build this unit, if you aren't sure how she will fit into how you draft, give it a few days. Don't get sucked into the hype of day one pulling. We're all going to do it because we're content creators and that's how we run our stuff. But the rest of you guys should do what we say and not what we do. You should sit and wait and watch. You should watch the Elf Mages, the KHMs, the Imsus, the Valkies, the Anyos. You should watch all these guys use this unit and see how she pans out, because we have been very, very right and we have been very, very wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Just ask my wife. Want to make sure she is worth your mystics before you blow everything, and then Genesis Ross comes out 6 weeks from now and gives you serious regrets.
Counterpoint on why you should disregard Tristen and everything he just said. Her boobs are huge.
Yes,
guys.
Yes.
Waifu over meta.
If you, I am speaking from the big head here. If you're going to listen to the little head, then you pull like you've never pulled before, because God, she is gorgeous. Her animation is great, and even in the lobby, I hope she comes home fast. I really do. So damn you, Smallgate, for putting this unit out before Ross. You sons of a bitch.
I don't have the gritzy, man.
They knew exactly what they're doing. They're playing me. I know they're playing me, and I don't care. I'm still going to pull this unit.
I think for Guild War, she can be interesting to have. Because if you can build her with high enough resistance, you can just put her in offense, like you play a Tory against things that debuff Solitis or other bullshit like this, or even future-proof against new opener that can come. And she will also improve the resistance of the wall guild. That's a great fit that I think maybe people are understand on her as an offense character and on defense also, because it's a Belian 2.0. It's a Belian 2.0 in defense.
Yeah,
I can't tell you how excited I am to play against Arya Bossarunka and Arya Bossarunka and Flan. I can't wait for that.
Renak, Bossarunka, and
yeah,
and
Arya
Arya.
Runka +1.
You're gonna
right?
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee! I heckin'
gonna
love
love
Guild
that.
Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my
We love
god.
Guild Wars.
Let's just play Arya with the other Arya, so that way you don't have to run Cressy anymore, because Arya gives you the ER.
True.
Turn 2 degens have been feasting for far too long, says White Base.
Hey,
look.
Hell yeah, White Base. Revive Cleve from the dead.
I disagree with one exception. Bossarunka. That one is a bridge too far.
hey man, I just like my turn 2 gaming.
Normally I would hit you back with Harsetti, but that's not really fair because Harsetti's not turn 2. She's not Cleave. She's just anti-fun. She's used by every style and ruins every style.
I mean,
Yeah,
Arcity is not even in the game. Everybody bans her. So
Isn't it beautiful? And she's getting a
she's not
skin.
in the
That's
game.
great.
I forgot she's getting a skin. She's always banned.
I'm actually looking forward to her skin because I'll say it. I think her base outfit is trash.
It is. It's not that good.
I mean, you're right, but still. I just don't know. I mean, her base outfit is all like monotone, so I don't know how they're going to give her a skin because that seems to be what they do is they just bleach all the colors out of the existing units to give them skins. So maybe we'll get a colorful Harsetti this time. Maybe they'll go the other direction for a change.
Yeah. Like
The art in the Constellation gives me hope because the art in these is really good.
I love their designs. I know it's the old designs from like Awakening Potential, but it's still really well designed boss in terms of like art and
so
stuff.
Good.
Don't say that. Like if you say that phrase 3 times, it'll appear in patch notes. So be careful, Anyo.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
So yeah, he's tempted, isn't he? So just to like address the elephant in the room. July 31st, Asma Callus of Cycles is gone, being removed from the game entirely. And all of your Queen's Guard badges, this is the currency that you use in the Alexa shop to buy your destruction set neck and your resistance ring, the really, really good gear. Yeah, that's getting converted into the shittiest currency in the game, Epic Catalyst Selection Chest, something that anybody who can achieve Nightmare Labyrinth to begin with doesn't need any of. And it's not just Nightmare Labyrinth, but it's Hell Labyrinth as well. All of it's going away July 31st. So you got 2 more months of Nightmare Labyrinth. Spend these things before they get turned into this shit. Buy all the gear. Buy the greater artifact charms. Buy the freaking Queen's box would be better than these. So you'll have all of June and all of July. Now, a couple of things to be aware of. The Path of Orbis requires you to do Asma Callus of Cycle at certain stages. Theoretically, they will change the Path of Orbis to something else so that you don't get roadblocked by that. But we've seen that not happen in the past.
Will they?
There are Dagger Sakar missions in the game with really, really good rewards. Theoretically, they will update the Dagger Sakar missions to queue off of the new Constellation event, but how long did it take them before the Hall of Trials missions got updated for Dagger Sakar? So just I would try to bang out your Dagger Sakar, try to bang out your Path of Orbis, and get that stuff done before the July 31st cutoff date.
Yeah, this is a really puzzling decision to me. I don't really understand. Like, the big thing that Tristen and I have been hammering home to Smilegate for the last 2 years has been we need more repeatable PvE content. And the patch that announces the first like real repeatable PvE content that we've gotten in like a year and a half takes away a piece of repeatable PvE content.
It just doesn't make sense.
Etheria, a game that's only a few weeks old, has twice the PvE content of Epic 7. Raid Shadow Legends, a game that is the exact same age as Epic 7, has 3 times the PvE content as Epic 7. I know that they are worried about bloat. They want to make sure that they don't have too many currencies. They want it to be more clean and streamlined, but making it smaller, making it less involved doesn't seem to be the direction that they should go on this.
Yeah.
I think it's all more worse because like if you think about old Labyrinth, like aside from like people who don't like doing it because it's like the time gating, right? They completely removed the time gating as of the Origins update, so you can quite literally just go in and one bang it within like an hour and just hit all 5 bosses, right?
Yep.
So like, it's not even like it's something that's like hindering the player base. They just decided to remove it. So it's like, why?
They made it so easy to do, and now with some new character, there's even new technique to do it, like the Rina combo with neutral damage against Arakan, or I don't remember the left one.
Yeah.
So it's not before. I heard so many times what you said, New. Yeah, it takes time. I don't care. The gear is not good. I agree with that. But the fact that the gear is trash, it makes no sense in my eyes. So
Yeah.
they didn't need to remove it. They just need to improve it. And I don't understand. Also, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm out with a perdition level for Asmacalsa Nightmare where all of the bosses are in their waifu forms, right? Give us human Secretary Vera. Show us human Queen. Show us human Jewel Council where it's thousands of little tiny sexy waifus attacking you all at once. I mean, they can do so much with this, right? But at least for now, I can tell you this, right? Stove is on fire about it. Stove is not happy that, these two are not coexisting. And one thing we know is Epic 7 does listen to Stove, so definitely let him know what you think about it. I want to address the handful of edgelords that are out there saying, hey, I'm glad it's gone. I never did that crap anyway. I hated it. It's like, well, if you never did it, then how is it bothering you? Why are you glad it's gone if you never did it? How about those who do it, who enjoy it? I have got dozens of videos on how to achieve Nightmare Azakalis, and I added up just the past 3 years, and it's over 500,000 people checking out guides on how to do this. That's a lot of people engaging with the content, wanting to play it. I'm just one streamer. There are many. So you can't tell me that this isn't something engaged in by the community, liked by the community. I don't particularly care for RTA. I engage with it a little bit, but not that much. If RTA went away, I wouldn't be like, yay, the thing I don't like went away. That's a shitty stance to have on the game, guys. If other people are enjoying it, let it be a part of the game. But anyway, I digress. Smilegate is clearly wanting to replace Asmacalus with Trial of the Constellations. I get they're trying to reduce bloat, and they are adding a whole ass new currency, so they feel like they got to remove one, but I think we beat that horse.
They should just coexist.
Yeah, I think they should coexist, and they will. For 2 months, they will, which is going to make it feel even more poignant in August when one of them goes away, and we're used to 2 months of double rewards, and then one goes away, especially if, as a beta, it goes away too, to be tinkered with, and we've got neither for a month. That's going to feel amazing, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you made a really good point that those two will leave. So what we are remaining with, there is nothing. So doesn't it make even less sense now that we lose
unless they hot patch and then August 1st, the next season comes out, right? I mean, theoretically, this is going to be a 2-month rotation, and they're going to change gear every 2 months. I mean, Valky is right with one thing, right? There's more gear pieces, and every 2 months they can rotate the set. And the rewards, right? I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the rewards, 3 Molagora per day. 90 Molagora a month? 10 accessory charms, which you can't get anywhere else. 10 accessory charms a day, 300 accessory charms a month. I mean, how much of this currency can we really earn? But one of the biggest complaints that I get every single day is, how do I get accessory charms other than AI Arena? And I'm like, oh yeah, you don't. They've nerfed accessory charms to the point where unless you do AI Arena, you don't get them.
Yep, that's me.
But so if the currency flows like water and you can buy this shop out, consistently buy this shop out, it might solve some of the charm issues. And I know this back in September, they said we are cooking up content to address the charm issue. We know you guys are unhappy about charms, and it is top of our list of things to address. And I think this is the first attempt at it. And if we don't earn enough currency to solve charm issues, to solve Mola issues, and to be able to buy rotating decent gear, that's why it's a beta. So if Valky is right, and they make changes where this is just basically significantly better than anything that Nightmare Raid gave to us, I will be sad that we've lost some repeatable, grindable content that didn't cost stamina, but did we really need it, or does this make it obsolete? But if this doesn't wind up being better, it's going to feel so bad when the other goes away.
It's all going to depend on the currency.
Yeah.
Oh, and check the note. I just noticed
remember
this.
Something
Product...
about the drop gear from the boss. Is it guaranteed? I don't know. Because I'm not sure about this. You know the drop, the gear drop of the boss. Is it guaranteed?
No idea.
All I know for sure is at level 1 you get Constel_buff_type 1 WE1-DE, and that is for those of you who've not been playing this game along, that's a crazy buff.
Yep,
Imagine.
It's beta, guys. Cut him some slack. It's a beta.
The tinfoil, the TristenWulf tinfoil hat theory, I guess, for this whole thing would be the reason they're getting rid of Labyrinth, Nightmare Labyrinth is
not Labyrinth. Yeah, not Labyrinth, but Raid.
Nightmare Raid. The reason they're getting rid of Nightmare Raid is because it gave Galaxy bookmarks, and apparently, according to Bianco, this gives Galaxy bookmarks also. So we can't just be having people getting too many Galaxy bookmarks. Yeah,
it does.
Does it? Okay.
So that's the tinfoil hat theory. Is like, well, we can't have them getting too much 88 gear Galaxy bookmarks.
Imagine being generous. Oh la la.
Okay, so I will give you something that makes me uncomfortable with this, right? Rank 50 and above. I don't know what it takes to get into Asmocalis. I don't think it's rank 50. I think you just have to be so far into the story to unlock it. But not Nightmare Raid, but Hell Raid. Same shops, just slower earning a currency. But Hell Raid's very doable at mid-game player level. I was going to spend this entire week making guides for how to beat Nightmare Raid free to play, and this kind of shot it leaving kind of shot a hole in it, right? But I'm just glad that I was going to do it next week and that I didn't do it last week. I would be a little bit less friendly about this right now. But
I think what you just mentioned is kind of very important, though.
Yeah, I was going to come up with free-to-play ways to do it, but this is going to take a lot, right? You're going to have to be able to
player friendly.
Yeah, you've got to load out all of the constellations to get the constellation bonuses,
and playable in the team after.
Yeah, like right here, Hua Young's in his constellation for Libra. He can't use Hua Young in the fire team, so it's going to require more units. I just
one of the issues that I was able to think about is that you start with level normal, hard, nightmare, and there is another one. I think the fourth one. I don't remember. Yeah, Perdition. So imagine you lock Hua Young on the first level. You don't need her. Second, you don't need her. But then suddenly at the last one, you need her. You didn't know. And now Skystone reset.
Yeah, right there's a reward.
Why is it not one? This was my thing I complained about earlier. I was like, why is the first reset not free? And then it costs Skystone. Yeah, so the first reset is not free. Then you need to use Skystones for resets, and then even if you want to pay Skystones for a reset, it goes on a 7-day cooldown, which is asinine because it's basically saying, "Give me money, you can reset it," and then we don't want your money for 7 days. Like what? Excuse me?
I even know that. That's kind of pointless.
That's what I was saying. I was like, "Excuse me? Like, what's the point?" Like, it should be like 7-day cooldown to use your free reset. Hell, change it to a 30-day cooldown for your free reset. Right? But like, if I'm gonna give you like whatever it is, 700 Skystones to reset it, and I just want to keep giving you 700 Skystones, like, who cares? Like, that's like eventually I'm gonna be paying you money for that. Like, why would you just say no to money? Yeah, like, it's like, what's the point? It makes no sense.
I don't understand. I totally don't understand. And it's a beta. They can be generous as a beta, because people want to try out things.
Yeah.
But then no. Why not? I don't know.
Here's going to be a trip for the next couple of days.
Here's what bothers. Yeah, this ties into what was bothering me before. Say you're a relatively mid-game player. You are just starting to get to the point where you can do hell rates successfully, earn the currency. What can you buy with that currency? The same thing Anya can buy. The same thing Fortune can buy. Same thing Sue can buy. Same things I can buy. It's the same gear. You get currency a little slower, but you got the good gear. Look what the lower levels of the lower levels of Constellation give you. I think he shows you here. Look at that gear.
That's going to be the biggest issue with that. Because like the new player accessibility, if you think about Nightmare Raid, right? It's old content, right? They haven't updated it generally in years, so that's why it's so easy. This content, I can't see it being easy, so you're actually just at a disadvantage for your players.
This is the gear you get on the first. There's 4 levels of difficulty. This is the gear you get on difficulties 1 and 2.
Oh, it's 1 and 2.
That's 1 and 2.
Looks fine.
It's 10. It's 10 gear. Fine. It's 10 gear score lower than the gear you get in current Hell Raid and Nightmare Raid.
Oh, when you buy it, yeah.
This is 88. This is 88 gear. Those stats should be 9, 9, 5, and 9.
Yeah, this is like low roll. Yeah,
you've got to get
the fake gear from Arena years ago.
Yeah, you've got to get up to this. You got to get up to the 3rd and 4th tier to get the 41 and 42 gear score gear to get the actual max statted gear. And I have a sinking feeling that the people that could do Hell Raid, and get the good gear aren't really going to be able to do the Nightmare and Perdition level of this event. And they're going to be stuck with farming for significantly crappier gear than they were able to farm before. So that bothers me.
Yeah, I agree with you. It sucks because like if you just go, I did a video talking about this today on my channel. If you go just read the comment section, it's just filled with new people that came from Origins. They followed like, me from one of my streams or like one of Tristen's guides, and they built a whole Nightmare team. And they just started farming Nightmare, and they just now, like after spending a ton of materials to 60 their characters, mull their characters, get them all geared, get them all tuned properly. They finally have started to get their first taste of the new gear, and that's just getting ripped away from them. And I'm like, that feels awful. Like
Space Shield has a good point. Space Shield says it still rolls like 88 gear. The subs seem bad, but it still rolls like 88 gear. I invite you to go look at all of your. Yeah, I invite you to go look at all of your 88 Nightmare Raid gear, right? As soon as the game comes back up, and subtract 10. Yeah, subtract 10 gear score from it, and tell me if you would use that gear.
Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't even roll this. I would sell this for gold. I wouldn't even roll this gear.
Yeah, you know what's even more crazy, right?
I'd speed check it. Let's be real.
All the new people who came in from the E7 Origin update, the path to air free equipment is better than all of this.
Yeah, it is.
This is worse than the free gear you just gave everybody in April.
Yeah, but you made a great point with the fact that a lot of people came with the Origin update, and this is a really big punch in the gut for those new players that are trying to catch up.
Yes. Yeah, somebody told me they did not have Destina, right? So they opened the Ray story banner to be able to do Nightmare Juleeve Council, rolled a bunch on the Ray, got the Ray, mulled the Ray, put gear on the Ray, and then just clear Juleeve now with the Ray. And it's like, cool. I just invested a bunch of resources in a character that's borderline worthless outside of this one fight. It's going away. If this new mode doesn't have Ray be like a just straight up all-star in it, I wasted like 600 plus bookmarks. I wasted like, 15 or 20 mullahs. And I wasted probably like 1,200 reforge mats.
Can we take a moment to appreciate this
unit pool? Yeah.
Can we take a moment to appreciate this piece of gear that they rolled for the people who says it rolls like 88 gear? That's a 9. That's a max roll into health. That's a max roll into crit chance. That's one off a max roll into speed, and that's a min roll and a mid roll into crit damage. 90 gear score.
That is so bad.
With 2 max rolls and one off max roll. 3 of the 5 rolls were good, and then the other 2 were kind of mid to low, but it's still only 90 gear score. It's not usable gear unless you just roll freaking max all the way through.
Yeah, this is I would probably not. This is like I would put this on like red Sermia for expos, and that's like the best. That's the best I can do.
It's what we call PvE gear, but it feels really like a bad taste in the mouth because this is something that the new player will have to roll. They will have to roll because this is the only thing that they can get now.
Yeah. And I get it, right? It's designed for early to mid game players, but the difference is that early to mid game players had access to better gear. They still have access to better gear. I would farm Rift over this. I would tell any new player to just bag it and not even do this other than for the charms. I wouldn't even buy the gear. I would just go and buy the charms and the Molagora because you'll get infinitely more value out of it than this low tier gear.
That's an extremely good point to tell the new people to maybe just ignore the gear and just pump up the Molagora that is really hard to get at the start. That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm slightly concerned about unit pool. I don't know how many units you actually need to run through this stuff, but like I highly doubt a new player has enough. Because like if
I don't.
You need a minimum of 9, right? You need 5 into each constellation, and then you need 4 for your team that have got to be mono element.
Yeah, so that's 9 reds, 9 blues, 9 greens. So you need 27 units to engage with the content meaningly.
27 geared, well built
on those characters.
Yes, exactly.
Might as well tell everyone to go pull Robin and just go solo Rift.
Yeah.
Now to be fair, you needed 20 units to do Nightmare Raid, but you only needed 4 to do Hell Raid. And those 4 units, you could press auto and do every single boss with the same team.
Yeah, see, that's basically what Chad is saying is like, by the time you'll have everything to be able to do this gear or do this thing, like
this gear,
it's not going to go away. Yeah, so it's just like unless you could do the higher tiers, it's going to feel not super great. Now, to be fair, like we could get in there and maybe this is like maybe it's like super easy, like it's even easier than Nightmare Raid to get the first like 2 things. But even then, like I said, the gear's still worse than the free stuff you gave away with Path to Air.
Yeah, but this is
if it was
my train of thought derailed.
Red Nightmare also, it wouldn't feel that bad. But because it's removed, I really understand the position we are in. I really don't understand it.
Yeah, it honestly, if it was like all 8s and then 4 for speed, right? Like, you know, not as good as the max level difficulty because there's a reason to run max difficulty because if you could do it, it's, you know, the most efficient. But like, if it was like 36 to start? 30 would be 37 would be the halfway point between 32 and 42, right? So like it was like 37, 38 to start, like we might be in business.
By the way, this is probably the best part of the video. This is where they go to do the Perdition fight, and they're all excited about how easy it was and how good they were doing, and then they realized they accidentally fired up Nightmare Challenge, and then it got actually real and hard from them. And they couldn't figure out how to do Perdition Challenge, and they had to resort to, you're going to love this.
Is it the penalty? The penalty?
No. They had to resort to using, Rowana didn't do crap for them.
Yeah. This was a cool video. I did enjoy this. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, here it is. Like, they had to resort to using a limited unit to be able to beat
Young Sanya.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yay.
Look, Irvalin.
Hey guys, look who we're gonna build. Charles is back.
I've got 7 Irvalins. No, this is pre-buff Charles, no, right?
It's pre-buff Charlie.
If you told me that Irvalin's the best thing that you could do for this, I will literally try to make like anything else work.
That's buff Charles.
I will follow you on that. I'm not gonna build that guy. Never.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
He's probably my like least favorite or second least favorite character in the entire game.
I really don't like him.
Sue's viewer saved his Ray has a place. Let's hope. Because I felt bad reading that. I was like, holy. Like, just like essentially like almost a month's worth of resources down the drain just for a Ray to be able to start, you know, farming gear from that specific nightmare. And it's like, well, let's take it away from you.
Did you see the start of this video where they gave him the conditions of the fight in the interview?
Yeah, you have 2 hours to beat the 2 fights, and if you can't, they take a penalty.
Yeah, we'll pay you more as commentators if you clear it in 2 hours, and if you fail to clear it in 2 hours, you get a penalty on how much we pay you. I'm sure it was I'm sure it was tongue in cheek, Doug, but at the same time, I was like, I could see them actually doing that.
Yeah.
So for those of you eggheads out there who want to figure this out, check out this video. One nice thing they did give us here is they showed all of the stats, all of the mechanics, all of the skills. So we can maybe try to theory craft some teams, put some things together, and be ready for it when it drops. It's dropping tomorrow. I don't know how much time you guys are going to be able to crush into this, but at least there's that.
On top of
I'm going to chill out of this for the first day at least.
Dude, on top of Ethereum, on top of Ancient Inheritance, Raid Shadow Legends anniversary is this week too, so I'm doing that. And yeah, my family wants to go on a little trip this weekend on top of that too. And
free time was
like
not
I
an
said,
option.
I think they're trying to kill us.
Look, I'm just hoping that I pull Arya tomorrow, because if we pull Arya tomorrow, then we get to do fun mock lobbies with viewers with Arya.
Yes.
And if we don't, then that means me with like limited sleep has to figure this out instead. This is like this is my actual honest to goodness penalty game, where it's like if we don't pull Arya, like we're stuck like trying to figure this content out.
Surely we get streamer luck, right?
For real, I know we've kind of doomered a little bit, and it is overshadowed by them removing content, but I am glad we are finally getting the new compelling content added to the game, and something for us to sink our teeth into. We've been saying this all along, that Smoggit really needs to bring something to do through June, because the competition is rolling out, and if they want to keep us in the game and engaged, they need to give us things to do. And dropping Ancient Inheritance, dropping Constellation Event, dropping ML Aria, that's about as good as they could do for us, I think, at this point in time. Damn. I hope I get her early.
She reminds me so much of, for those of you guys who played FGO, she's like the Shadow Prefect Raiko from FGO. She reminds me so much of that character. She'll face my iron fist. Oh man.
She looks so good.
If you look a bit on the sprite of Arya, it's totally different compared to the LGD one. Everything is different.
They changed everything. All of her animations, everything. Hey, look, huge stat totals. I wonder who said that.
Huge stat
I'm wondering if that's going to be a new standard for the next ML coming on the game. That could be good.
I wonder.
Why are you watching the bounce? Okay, we get it. You're a physics
You know
major.
what I'm about.
I mean, the next ML was supposedly supposed to be Genesis Ross, but she has to really get all new animations.
Once again, Susie Young, too strong of a VA. Her performance for this character is so good. Like her, I mean, it's only a couple lines, but her lines are just, her delivery is just so good.
Gosh, I really want this character.
Everybody really wants this character. Everybody with a pulse really wants this character.
She was also the school's strongest in terms of brute strength.
Amen.
Recently, she's been keeping herself busy, coming up with initiatives that would quell those insufferable.
Damn, if she turns too quickly, she could kill somebody.
Even after they had graduated. Disciplinary Prefect Arya is a 5-star dark elemental warrior. She has high health and can increase her health further through her imprint concentration.
All right, guys.
Skill 2.
Summer Arya.
Unwavering execution.
Let's make a Summer Arya. Good take.
Consumption of the enemy by 100%. At the start of the first battle.
Summer Arya?
We all know.
Yes.
We all know what she does. She kills Cleve. Cleve is dead.
Cleve is dead. She's in the game. Cleve is dead.
She also hits very, very hard.
Oh my God! Ancient Inheritance. I am kind of disturbed by the sets. What do you guys think?
Protection set. Let's go.
Wait, what? Wait.
There's
why does it say counter?
It's switched.
Wait, what? Why is that counter in the screenshot? What?
They linked it to last. It's linked to last season's.
No way.
Come on, Smilegate. Come on, guys.
No, I'll do you one better. What do you think of? Where is it? What do you think of? Is it this one? Nope. It's one of these in here.
I know it's not that one.
Yeah. What do you think of disciplinary aria where you click on it and it's freaking Bossa Ronca?
They're so lazy. I can't.
So lazy.
I can't. I just can't.
Man, does it take that long to replace a link?
No way, bro.
It
No
seems so.
way.
Oh my god,
No
here
way.
too. Here
Oh, I
too.
want to check.
No way. Come on.
Okay, guys, it's time to bet in the chat how many more there is that is a fail.
Oh my god.
We found what, 3?
It's
You
3.
can't be this lazy,
Oh my
dude.
god, dude.
It doesn't take
Dude,
that long.
you know what?
It doesn't take that long.
Whatever, bro. If I had more time, if I was so inclined, we would just go through the source code of the whole website, and I would just figure it out for you.
This is the kind of careless shit that had them freaking spoil the collab. So, protection set and crit set.
The protection set is good. I don't know why we tossed in crit set as the 2-piece here. I mean,
I guess they feel like they have
Because
to
why
run
not?
it, but yeah. Yeah.
Why not resist? Why not
like
resist?
there's so many other
Also-
options: immunity, HP, defense. But let's just put crit set in there.
Crit's like the worst
One question
2-piece
for you
one.
guys. What do you think about the situation of crit set at the moment?
I think it's the
Compared
worst
to
2-piece set in the game.
I think once you
Thank you.
pass the mid game, you have almost no use for it. There are a handful of
Yeah.
units that use it, but very few and far between. It's usually crit set just basically means I don't have good enough gear to build this unit, so I need a crutch. And that's fine. Everybody needs a crutch at some point in time, but in a perfect world, you never want to use the set. You always want to use Unity. You always want to use Pen. You always want to use Torrent. You always want to use HP. You always want to use Immunity. All of the other sets are better.
Proudly brought
It's
to
kind of
you
also
by
a thing of like
early
GPT,
sets, early game
sponsored
set
in
now.
part by
For most of
DeepSeek,
us.
Gemini,
in 2025
and
with Epic 7, they keep giving characters
Intelligence.
free stats, so it makes crit set even more worthless. Because we have characters like Arya doesn't even need crit because she just crits all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, like I would be more inclined to use this thing if it gave like 8 crit chance, 8 crit damage or something like that. I don't know if that math checks.
Yeah, that would be.
It's a little
something
bit
that's
over. It's a
good.
little bit over, but like yeah, if it was like 7 crit chance, 7 crit damage, like I'd be more inclined to use it maybe. But
Watch the neck be a crit main. Watch it be an HP main.
If they try to make a protection
But
set for
defense,
Arya,
man.
yeah, if the protection set's not all HP percentage right side pieces, like
Oh,
like,
the
what are
crit,
we
the crits,
The
the
neck.
neck's a crit set, but yeah.
yeah. The next
Oh
crit
my
set-
god.
Trust me on this. This is a set for DPS SETI.
Yeah. Hey, I actually played protection set DPS Arsetti. Like
That's
I'm not
why
even
I'm saying this. Take
Yeah,
my word.
I-
This is a DPS set for SETI.
yeah, my Arsetti is
Rod
like
said has to be HP. I will bet you a gifted sub. Spacey, I'll bet you a gifted sub that's a speed set main.
but they can't
that'd
mess
be
us up,
so
dude.
that'd be so bad because almost every single
Yeah.
prot set user in the game is HP percentage main boots.
It's gonna be that.
It's very triple HC right side.
I'm
If
telling
it's-
you.
if it's speed boots for the next 6 months when I do for Fix It Friday, I will literally be looking at people submit their protection set knights, and they will all be using this boot, and I'll have to tell them to get rid of it every single time, and it's gonna annoy me unless it like quad or penta rolls
Oh my
HP is
Do a
up.
macro. Just do a macro. Do a macro. Do a macro. Remove that boot. Remove that boot.
What about green
Oh,
set?
this is boot again.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna go
the-
over the details of the balance
This is
patch
the
because
most-
nothing's changed. They didn't make any changes, updates, or
we already-
anything.
we
It's
did- Oh, it's still the same as before. You mean?
The
We
same as-
talked about it
yeah,
a
it's
little
the
bit at
same
the top of the podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about Straze and DJ.
no, I didn't. I
still
didn't
think-
mean nothing's
Mhm.
going to change. I just meant that
Dude,
from the
I still-
original release. We've all done videos on this. It's all what we're expecting.
I
It's already over.
actually think GP might have some potential. I think GP might have some potential.
G-Perk
Especially,
is just more consistent as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I actually like GP changes.
We talked about the exclusive equipment. We talked about how excited and hyped we are to pull for Teiyu. Yeah.
no, we're
yeah.
not. No one is. No one is.
Nope.
Except for Eat the
Nobody
Bread.
is.
No one is.
Oh my gosh, Brad call out.
Yay, Harsetti is back. Improvements and adjustments. Growth Sprint 6 and 7 packs will be added. So Sue, make sure you go and
Wow.
click on them and get the rewards this time. You almost missed them last time.
Do I get mystics? Can I get
I don't
mystics?
know. Weren't
Mystics
these the ones though? We did 1 through 5, and now we got 6 and 7 are being added. Or
Yeah,
are these
I'll show
new?
that one.
No, I think these are new, but yeah,
Maybe new.
mystics are mullahs or we riot.
Harsetti back in Hall of Trials, not on Mystic rotation, guys. Hall of Trials, Harsetti.
False hope.
Rampaging Harsetti. It's Rampaging Harsetti. Rampaging Harsetti is back.
Yeah, if you give it,
Arena, but...
yeah, if you give it to like July or August, that's when you'll get your Harsetti. For those of you who are waiting for her to show back up, like she's gonna by the end of the season get a banner.
And then they're gonna nerf her, right?
No, the smart thing to do, the smart thing to do, the smart thing to do would be to propose a rework right before you rerun her. The really careless, terrible business decision would be to sell that character to a group of people and then change it after.
Small game,
They would never do that.
They wouldn't do that.
Wink, wink.
They wouldn't do that. Wait.
Surely. Hey, it's
So-
February.
Yep. See, this is the way to do it, guys. Say something nice. Say the thing you want changed. Explain why it should not be changed. And then tell them to go F themselves. I mean, that's how you form your feedback. Don't just
Wait,
say,
did you say
this
tell
is
them to
crap.
off themselves?
What?
I think he did.
What?
No, I think you heard what you wanted to hear, Sue. You need to stop putting words in people's mouths. So guys, send them your feedback. Let them know what you think about this. Let them know especially what you think about the Constellation event. They are hungry for the feedback. They want to know how you feel about it. If you really, really want to do the right thing, post it on Stove.
Mm-hmm.
You can also send me the feedback and I'll send it to the CMs as well. You could do the same thing with Sue, Anya, Fortune, all of us. You could let them know and they'll forward your words on. You could send feedback in game, or you could go to the very, very bottom of any Stove page and do it under the customer service link, send feedback in that way. But you really want to be heard, sign into Stove and leave some comments here, because that seems to be the ear that they are. That seems to be the mouthpiece that they listen to the most.
Make sure to upvote too. There's some pretty good ones there.
I'll put the ones you agree with. I can't wait to like wake up tomorrow morning and they'll be like, so we canceled Fenris's exclusive equipment as like an emergency announcement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, almost every single thing is, please don't get rid of it with a spattering of, I never liked that crap anyway, so who cares? Which I think is a selfish take, but that's just me.
One of the good things that we can trust in SG, at least for the moment, is that they hear us, they're willing to make the change. Maybe not nerf, but they're willing to make the change if there is enough voice speaking out. If we stay quiet, just in our side, nothing moves, and then we are done. We have nothing to farm. That's bad.
They said it's a beta. They specifically said it's a beta, and the head of the CM team reached out to us and said, gather feedback from your communities, good, bad, whatever you get. I will make sure that it is is collated together and forwarded to the team in Korea. So I mean, they want to know how we like about this. They want to make it better, because we're rolling into anniversary. This goes right up to the beginning of August. And when August hits, we're going to start seeing anniversary stuff. We're going to roll into the Epic 7th Dash event. They want to bring in new people with something that's functional, fun, and engaging in place. There's no friendship farming XP, nothing that you would spend, none of the benefits you normally get out of spending stamina. That's lovely too.
I don't know why.
Reasons. Can't make it too generous. Got to leave things in there where we can say, hey, we hear you. How about we give you friendship points?
As long as I don't wake up to a what are we doing? Sure.
I think we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about, prepare, or warn people about... Where is it? Disciplinary Aria special pack limited sale, guys! The packs are the content. The deals! Guys.
I'm so tired of this.
On you. Call the police. Right now, call the police. Because these packs are a steal. Oh my god. We don't even know how much they cost.
Yeah, those are the trash packs. Don't buy them. Those are the trash ones.
We know the price for those ones. They are the same as previous.
If I were, do you think these are going to be Skystone packs? Or do you think these are going to be $ packs? Usually they have a price blacked out when they're $ packs. They did this like with the Skystone packs, but the fact that you can buy them 3 times really makes me think it's a $sign pack.
Oh, Tristen, click on the banner.
Put those elementals.
Click on the picture. Okay,
okay, we need to check.
At least it works.
Check everything.
Hey, let's check.
Hey, if it's a Skystone pack, I am here for it. I need every last Mystic
I
Metal
can't imagine. I mean, how many Skystones? I mean, what are they going to do? Sell it for like 10,000 Skystones? Because it's got 500 Mystics. Got a ton. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way it's Skystones. It's got to be cash.
Maybe the one if they are generous, but I can't see the 2 being Skystone.
Yeah, maybe this is 900s or 800-900 Skystones, and then this one is cash, maybe. But I think this one's going to be $20 and this one's going to be $50.
Cash.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen these packs in the past. So I have a very good feeling it's a $1 pack, and luckily it's not too high value from my IST. So like you can at least.
You think 100 Mystic Metals will be $1? I don't know, man. That
it should be.
Oh, you mean a cash pack, not a $1 pack? I thought you meant this is for $1. Like, I'll buy this all day long for $1.
Yeah, I'd buy that multiple times. But yeah, it's still low value.
I think it's $19.99 and $49.99. I think it's a 20 and a 50. If I was going to bet, there's no way this is $100. I mean, a $100 Mystic pack gives you more than this.
The problem is that they really overvalue the Galaxy Bookmark, so I can see it being 100.
I think it's 50. I think it's 50.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
If it ain't Skystones, we ain't buying it.
Okay.
Rolls.
My take on these is always the same thing. Let's say for sake of argument, it's $20 and $50 just to discuss the value of it, right? So the left pack is $20 for 2 3-star ML unit, or for 2 3-star units and 10 leafs, and then some daily summons, right? Because although Mystic Metals are the only way to get the new ML5, so they do have some intrinsic value in that, it's still a Gamba pack. Unless you are buying them to get to pity, there's no guarantee in this. And a buck a leaf, $2 a leaf is a pretty high price. You get a lot more value out of burning passion packs than $2 a leaf. So even if this is only $20, you got to realize that you're buying a gamble. None of these 27 summons could proc anything. It's only 2 summons. This is 100 Mystic Metals is 250 summons, 2 units off of a Mystic banner. Same thing over here. For $50, you'll get 6 Molagora and 25 Leafs. That's pretty good. And then you're going to get 5 Elsons. You're going to select Dark over here, and you're going to get 4 Herados. And then you're going to do a 10 pull and get 10 blues. That can happen. You can take $50, and that's what you walk away with. There's a bunch of blues and 6 Molagora and 25 Leafs. So you have to be prepared for that. Now, if you're chasing pity and you need your mystics, this is the way to get it. But be really careful about spending your money on intangible goods in this game. This is no different than walking up, slapping $50 down on the roulette table and betting it all on black. You may hit, but the odds are always in the house's favor. So be careful about spending.
I think if you're willing to
Jazz,
I think if you're willing to spend some money in the game, you might as well wait for the pack that will come with Genesis Raz, the same as they done with Arcady and Luna.
Yeah,
those are really great. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but they are good value.
I would not spend, I would spend at most $5 on the left one. And me personally, I would not spend more than 30 on the right one. I know it's not going to be 30, but to me, I would not spend more than 30 on that.
Now, if I'm 12 away from pity, I'm buying both of these. Let's be honest. But you know, you got
not if they're 20 and 50. Hell no.
Yeah,
cheaper than buying the Mystic Metals.
Bro, I'll wait for Arena resets on Monday. I'll secret shop refresh.
There you go. So yeah,
I'll get Guild Wars. I'll get some Guild Wars in there, right? That's like what? By the time she's up for 3 weeks, right? I'll get like 5-6 summons out of just Guild Wars, and then I'll just get the rest off the secret shop.
It all depends on the price, right? I mean, it could be $5 and $20, and suddenly it's actually a very attractive buy. But, you know, it all depends on the price level. I'm just saying that when you're buying things from this game, always kind of look at, like, what's a worst case scenario, and would I be okay with that? And never spend beyond your means. If you got the cash to spend, go have some fun. Don't anybody tell you you're wrong for doing it. There's nothing noble about being free to play. You don't get to wear some kind of medal that makes you more attractive to women. It's just, if you've got the cash to spend on things, I don't care if you're buying packs in a booba tap waifu game, if you're buying anime figurines to put on your shelf, if you're going out to the bar to have some drinks with your friends and have fun. At the end of the day, if you've got spare money and it brings you pleasure, freaking do it, because that's the whole point of spare money, is to enrich your life and have some fun with it. So don't anybody give you crap over it. I'm just saying these are not, these could potentially not be good value, especially if they're priced high. Just make sure that you're okay with the price, that you got the money to spend, that you're not sitting 12 from pity and feeling like I gotta spend $60 or I don't get ML Aria and then people won't like me anymore, right? It's okay to not spend on this game. And if you feel like you need to eat ramen for a week or not pay your cable bill in order to buy one of these packs to get ML Aria, uninstall this game immediately. It's bad for your health.
Right.
I agree.
You can buy pack 3 times, Sue.
Wow.
Cool. So $90 for all that? Sounds for 3 of those? Sounds like it might be worth it.
Or 150.
No
real quick, then I'll let you guys go because this is important. And I hate that they do this. For those of you who are new to this game, when they say selection chest times 20, they don't mean you get to select 20 units. Yep. They do not. The word selection, there's no selector to it. What they mean by selection is you can select to either get light or dark bookmarks, and you will get 20 light or 20 dark bookmarks. Select one or the other, and it takes 5 bookmarks to do a summon. So what this all translates to is you will get to pull 4 light units or 4 dark units. Not 20 units, not 20 selectors. You will get 4 Herados or 4 Elsons, your choice. So yeah, it's a little bit misleading. It's not. A lot of people see this and they think they're going to get 20 pulls. You are not going to get 20 pulls.
Yeah, and you can also say the same for the Galaxy bookmark.
Yeah,
you do 25, but it's only really not 5.
It's 5 per pull.
You're basically spending on 1 multi on Arya, 9 Galaxy summons, 6 Malagoras, and then 25 leads. That is basically what you are pulling for.
You're getting 9 Herados or 9 Elsons here.
Yeah, it's just not a lot.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? You could be lucky. That could be the 500 that lands your ML Aria, and then out here out pops a Runka, and you're running people over. It can always happen. You bet it all on roulette. You spin the wheel, and it lands on your number, and you're the smartest guy in the casino for placing that bet. But for every one of you, there are thousands of other people who didn't get crap from this. So just be careful with your money. It's not truly gambling, but it's gambling adjacent, right? And it has that same kind of addictive feel to it, and it's a dangerous rabbit hole to dive down if you've got impulse control. And let's be real, every single one of us has impulse control issues, myself included.
Yeah, I had I know one of the guildmates actually bought the E7WC pack from last year. He got 3 dupes. And he's missing more than 33 MO5s in the game. So
I see what you're talking about. The pack when there is 3 ML that pops and you choose one.
Dupe,
they need to make this that it can be a dupe at least.
Yeah,
It's so tough though. How do you do that when somebody has all the units?
Yeah, well in that case.
At this time he doesn't buy it.
Yeah, so that was
The
me.
fuck? Why
That
would
was
they
me,
buy the fuck?
that was me last time, right? So like, they were like, oh, there's like a it was like a 33% chance that I could see Dragon Bride Senya or whatever in the thing, and it was like, cool. That's the only thing I'm missing that's in the whole pack. So like, I will Smoggy, I will give you $100 for a Dragon Bride Senya, but if I can't guarantee it, no money. And like literally everyone kept egging me on, I'll do it, man. Like, what if you get
$100
it?
for a
It's
3%
like, no.
imprint? Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. So like, I'm just gonna basically light $100 bill on fire and just pray that there's a Senya in the ashes, because otherwise, like, what a wait. Like, that's groceries for a week.
And
Right.
I mean,
Like,
like a 1 year you pay to get a selector ML 5-star of your wish. It's not something that will break the game also. So
yeah, it never made any sense to me, because it's like, you guys probably saw the Tamacoin video I did a couple months back. It's just like, for $100 for like an ML5 from like that you don't own is not that like crazy of an idea, especially when you consider that $100 buys like, you know, a couple pairs of jeans, or, you know, like designer sneakers, or like I said, groceries for a week, or it gets you like 2 to 3 tanks of gasoline, right, for your car.
It's not worth it.
Like, it's just like, when you start to put it into real world money, right? Like, what you like, why do they value the ML5 so highly? Like, why is an ML5 like worth more than me going to like a store and buying like a brand new like AAA video game, and then still having enough money left over to walk down the street and then buy myself lunch with all the fixings? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's just not worth the value, honestly. You might as well just wait it out until, you know,
Yeah,
the units
it's
just not
it's
meta.
my main reason why I don't really spend money on Epic 7. And I know Smilegate will probably like shoot me or something. They'll be like, oh, so we don't like this Sue guy. But it's just like, the pricing is just bad on a lot of this stuff. It's just bad. Compared to most other games in the space, like the price structure for a lot of stuff is bad. So like, unless it's like an absolute steal, like that $30 Luna pack last year, right? I'm usually just like, nah, I'm good.
Well,
Like, usually the only good packs has been like the Robin packs, the Luna packs, the RSA pack. Those are the only ones. Usually if you only buy the Lord tier stuff, right?
also help me remember this. So there was the Luna big pack thing that that popped for the first time. It was with great value.
the once in a lifetime
Tell me
pack?
tell me if you think it was not great value. But then there was another one, the SETI.
RSA.
The
No,
twice
so
in a
the
lifetime pack.
Yeah.
But then, didn't the value dropped on the SETI one?
Yes,
Yes.
it did. It did. So the Harsetti one was slightly worse than the Luna one, and then they brought it back for the thrice in a lifetime pack with Young Senya, and it was significantly worse. Right?
Yeah. So they are really going like this, and I don't like that.
And then also they brought back the New Moon Luna pack, the one that everybody bought for $30. They brought it back, I think, at a later time, and they had it for $50, and it was like, dude, what the, like.
Yeah,
it's virtually identical to a $30 pack you already sold us back in July. Like, why is it $50?
yeah,
They
really
did the
just
same
tested
pack
the
for
waters.
Renak also. A gear pack for Renak. They did, but I don't remember how much it cost.
And Dub has got a good point. I get what he was saying was tongue in cheek with regard to grocery prices, but Sue's $100 is different than his $100. Different than my $100. It's different than Biako's $100. It's different than Space Heel's $100. Spawn point matters a lot on how much money is worth to you, and also, you know, your quality of life, how much you make. There's some freaking Elon Musks floating around in here that, you know, wiping their ass with $100 is like just what they do every morning after breakfast. And there's some other people where $100 is like that's damn near a week's income for them. So I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured in this game, because what are these packs designed to do? These packs are designed to get you units. And that's something a lot of people forget in Epic 7, is that this is not a game about units. This is a game about gear. I said it last stream and people really liked it. The units are like chips, but the gear is the salsa, right? You can play this game with just about any combination of units out there. There are people that climb all the way up to the edge of and into Legend playing only 3-star units. There are people that play Husbando only and Waifu only. There's people that play only Fire and Earth Elemental and nothing else, and they're able to succeed in it. Why? Because it is a gear-driven game, and there's enough diversity of units. You do not have to have every unit. This isn't like Star Rail, where a unit drops, and if you don't have this unit, you don't get to progress. We all want them because the units are way prettier and more fun to have and look at and use than, I don't know, say a 21 speed sword. But the 21 speed sword can go on dozens of units. So don't ever feel like if you're missing a unit, you miss out and you're just screwed for months. It's not the way this game works.
Well, till you miss Baunka.
Until you miss a Runka.
The
exception to that rule is high-end competitive RTA. Anybody that just cares about getting to champs in RTA or just getting to masters in RTA, and other than that, they play arena, they play abyss, they play PvE. You can do it with just about anything. You can do it with free units. If you got designs on Yeah, but if you got designs on being in a top Guild War guild, maybe entering that tournament, you got designs on shooting for the E7 World Cup, you want to try to get Emperor or Warlord this year, then yeah, the unit demand goes up quite a bit. But the meta also changes. Who's the most destructive, hard to beat unit this time 2 years ago? Well, year and a half ago was ML Landy. You didn't have ML Landy, you couldn't even play this game. Now she's practically unpickable.
Yeah.
So,
yo, welcome to Power Creep,
Rain
guys.
is gone. Rain is gone. Gosh,
Man,
a lot of people did that.
I kind of miss ML Landy meta.
Things
you
much
mean
simpler.
the Salvo meta?
Oh yeah, also known as the also known as the Lionheart Sermia meta.
Oh, at least he was so good during that though. She was so good.
I guess I die. You start to breathe air, and suddenly there's a salvo coming. You're like, I was just.
I want to hear from Ichu just one question because it came up earlier and it kind of made me sticker. What's the most common thing you think people say when they're doing RTA or Guild Wars in Epic 7?
What do I think is the most common thing that somebody says?
Yeah, what's the most common phrase uttered?
This game is dog.
No, I have the answer. It's fuck this blank. You can fill in blank with whatever you want.
For me, it's stop countering me.
Yeah, people say 15%, but yeah.
15%, yeah.
I have
freaking 50. Insert expletive here, 15%.
Where's my counter is really good. Where's my counter?
Where's my counter?
Where's my counter? Oh, I lost one fight because of this. I had no counter for like maybe 30, 50 hits. I was like, am I missing something?
Left side debuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. If I learned something from this game is that the left side has a debuff.
Yep.
It's not the right side that has buff, it's the left side that has a debuff.
Pick Rylet gets hit.
Anybody who watched me earlier before we ran into Tristan, you know
Rylet got hit. Rylet got hit.
I just want you to know, Tristan, I had multiple games tonight where I brought Elagos and Zahak into New Kid Auden and I missed every time. I was losing my mind, dude. I ran back the same draft, back-to-back games. I forced the same draft as soon as I saw my opponent had New Kid on it. I just like, no, I full send. I was like, there's no way I missed twice in a row. And then I missed, and I was just like, I was about to lose it, man. I was about to lose it.
Yeah, I actually just sent you a clip on he's one of my old guildmates, Dim. His parrot got hit 6 times.
Everybody got hit.
When your evasion doesn't work.
Here, dodge.
Oh, this is one of my guy.
You sack of shit.
Nice GTO, by the way. That's 2. 3.
Perry, you got hit 3 times in a row.
Counter, show me counter. Oh, you can't counter this down. But it would be funny if it got countered. So we're at 3.
You got hit 5 times in a row. Guys, something is wrong here. Something is wrong, guys. Something is wrong. 5 times in a row.
5.
But it's 50%.
It's 50%.
I just get stepped on, Bob. I accept my fate. Just do it. Just
Okay,
Watch
this is
On
a good
gets
one.
hit here. Watch On gets hit for here too. Watch.
I think we love those.
Oh my god.
That was 6 times in a row, man.
Yeah, that's the most epic
That's
7 clip I've ever seen, dude.
That's a massive skill diff right there. What can I say?
If
is
somebody
why
was
you
like,
don't
"What
play
is
Dodge
Epic
on
7
left.
like?" If somebody asked me, "What is Epic 7 like?" I would just send them that clip.
Oh,
It's playing
too
left.
hilarious.
It's just playing left.
Hey Dub,
saying
do,
that
do,
clip.
do you or can any of you guys look? It's way back in history in Baka 7. I can't look or I'll mess up the cameras, but there was a glorious clip of Light doing a single S1 and every single unit countered him. It starts out, he goes, okay, don't counter me. And then he hits the button and counter Elbrus disappears and everybody's and everyone's hitting me. He's going, oh my god, oh my god. Then he starts begging. He's like, I'm sorry, stop. And it wipes his whole team.
Yeah, my favorite clip from YDCB is from the Blue Lua showcase, where a para on Guild Wars uses S2 into his team, and you just see 3 counters.
Nice counters.
Yeah, and the
there,
whole
Dub.
team just reads counter, and then you just hear it count down, and it goes like un, dos, tres, and then it has the cat meme with the little maracas shaking the maracas, and the entire the para just gets destroyed, and then it just cuts to a tombstone that just says "Here lies para." I cried the first time I saw it. If you want to go watch it, you can go find it. It's at YDCB's Blue Lua showcase. It's so funny.
Well, we have this kind of play that can happen now with ML Lua. We can make it happen for 100% sure when she plays with her S3. That was something that I found funny with ML Lua.
Oh, yeah, I should find this.
Oh, is that the ultimate RNL?
Oh no. I know where this is going.
Oh, I know that. I know that one.
Or no.
Blanket.
It's just RNL. It's just RNL. He's going.
Blanket.
Again.
Blanket.
Unhinged.
Hold on, I have to find the clip.
I love the title. Nice game, by the way.
I had a friend that did get that the same thing, but it was on a crowd. It was so funny to watch.
Oh my gosh, this is too
I
hilarious.
found it.
Or even as a Guild War player, the worst.
We found it. Check it out. This is great.
Oh, we don't have the sound though.
Why?
No, this is a different one, but it's a similar thing.
There we go. I found it. That's the clip. I found the clip for if you want to say that's
right?
the
This is the same guy as earlier, right? This
this
is actually
is
the
this
same
clip.
guy as earlier, right? Because I don't believe more than one psychopath would have a counter Dust Devil RV. No. This is the same guy from earlier. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah, Tristan, you should click the one I posted in chat.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck, man?
Okay, I'm going to bork your cameras for just a
nice
second
gap,
while I
nice
look
gap.
at this, because I think I know where it is.
Oh shoot.
So
Yeah, that clip is too good, dude.
Wait, he did.
one of the best
Bro, Epic
also
Seven.
was in at the period of where Juan was really godlike in
Didn't even move.
defense
All right, let's find this guy,
GVG,
Lucky
and he was
Rascal.
and
We're
the
gonna go
RNL
for
was
one
all.
below, okay? This one is
not
the real
left.
ML Ken game. What
So
about top
Ran
two?
will
What
do
is this?
S2,
This is
S3,
old-fashioned. We're going
S1,
old-fashioned.
S1, and dual attack.
So we're gonna push.
Oh my god.
Bro,
2, 3, 1, 1 plus dual attack. Sounds cool.
350 crit damage. It's
Are
gonna
you
kill
really
you
I
out.
don't have the clip,
annoying.
but one time my defense did that
For sure we kill.
on a guy and he lost because of it. And I was like, Wow, that just happened.
Fair.
Yeah, I remember. I didn't get to see it, but I remember Valky one time when he was matched against us. Like it was right after Navy Captain Landia came out, and I was on counter Unity, and he was losing his mind. He was like, "It just keeps dual attacking. It just keeps salvoing. It just keeps counter salvoing. What is this thing? How can he be so lucky?" He's like, "How is he so lucky?" And then like chat's like letting him know Sue put it on Unity set, and he's just like, "What the fuck?"
This killed me when I first saw it.
Oh shoot, let me see.
My mouse.
Is that the one?
Oh, my mouse just vanished.
Don't. Wait a minute.
Oh, against
Oh, this is
Potato.
Oh my, this is so.
Don't counter me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Stop!
Oh yes, the
Stop!
play
I'm
animation.
sorry, Stop! Why? Why?
When he starts begging and saying, "Stop! Why?" Gets me every time. Oh, you know what's great too is this is against Potato Balls, right? So this is against Potato Balls, and within the same week, he got his comeuppance. Let me find it here.
Dude, I miss Potato, dude. Potato used to have these like crazy cleaves.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. Awesome. Oh
Ó,
my
é
gosh.
isso aí que tem que acontecer, mano. Toma! Toma tu também, toma! Toma! Toma também, toma!
He just wanted to play the game. He just wanted to play the game.
His laugh at the end is the best.
That's when people get mad at me. They're just like, "Oh, you're just such a cringe turn 2 player." I'm like, well, the way that they designed the video game, the only thing that we could do if we don't have turn 1 is just pray for that.
Yeah.
You think like it's funny, it's really funny when it happens, but like it's not skillful. I agree with you. It's garbage. But like what else am I supposed to do? Game just doesn't give me
meta was so
speed.
fun. The red meta was so fun with the counter.
Dude, I legitimately love the slime meta where it was Maid Chloe, Rem, Violet, Bellion, Rimuru, Milam. Like those were the 5 like meta units. I love that meta. People hated that thing, but like that meta was just like everything was so BS, but also fair at the same time. So like I don't know how else to describe
because it could be like dead silence, no counter at all, or it could be the like you try to just speak like, okay, I'm gonna press S1, don't do nothing, and then boom, counter everywhere.
Yeah,
that's kind of the worst feeling.
We got one more, and chat posting that right above. Just looking at this team, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I think we all know what's about to happen here. Right?
We love Mirsa. This is my #1 character that I hope gets a specialty change. I love this character.
Now die.
I agree with that.
Good. She can't solo me. She'd have to dodge everything. Can you get some justice? Screw your justice. Ah. And I'm feeling so good. Ah.
Famous last word.
She's dodging everything.
Die. Ah.
Bro, this Marissa dodges more than my Violet.
We have a problem.
She's legitimately dodging everything.
It's games like this. This is why Light is a turn 2 player now.
She dodged everything. If the stars align, they deserve to win.
No, that's not real.
That's just how it is.
Bro, he doesn't even try. He was like, "Nah, I'm good."
The stars align.
He's like, "We haven't tried to hit. Nah, I'm good."
-7.
Dude, go back. The chat on the side. With Demon just going, "Wow, you're very dead." love Wind Demon.
Oh my god. Well, guys, this
Dang,
has
did we just
been
go
real
first?
and fun. Is there anything we missed that we didn't cover? Because we got some things to do tomorrow and we need to get some sleep
Yeah.
for it.
5 and 5 hours. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
back live in 5 hours.
Oh man.
I think we're fine.
Okay, guys, for all of you here, thank you for being here for our post-maintenance podcast. I know we got a little doomery there with things that are coming, but let's not forget that it's new content, it's things to do. It's at least some excitement for Epic 7, and I'm glad for it, and I'm here for it. Though we are busy, we will all do our best to come out with some guides to help you guys out. And make sure you are following these amazing streamers. I'm_Sue. You can click on his name in either of the streams, sub to him on YouTube, follow him on Twitch. Make sure you are following FortuneTV, mostly for the French community, but as you can see, he speaks English quite well and is brilliant at Guild Wars.
Yeah, it was great having you on.
And Anyo, thank you
having me.
again for being here. Hey, thank you for being here. And Anyo as well. Anyo, latest addition to the content creator program. Everybody say hi, give him a follow and a sub. I appreciate all you guys being here and being a part of this and helping unpack the pile of stuff they dropped on us this morning.
Yay.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was very fun.
All right. So I guess it's time to go to sleep. And then, you know, we do Etheria in 5 hours. And then in like 12 hours, we pull for the big titty girl.
Damn. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to send you guys over to my guildmate Hinojin, who is talking about the patch notes, looking at his units. He was smart enough to not close his game and trigger maintenance.
We love Hino. Hino's a legend.
Yeah.
Literally.
Love Hino.
Everybody go check out Hinojin. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live in about 8 or 9 hours for a little bit of Epic 7. We'll be doing our polls, all that kind of good stuff. And then within an hour or two of that, we will segue into the Etheria release. If you guys want to get your Etheria fix on early, make sure you're following Sue. He is going to be getting up at the butt crack of dawn to drop that on everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep within 5 minutes of this stream ending.
I'm doing my gotcha dailies right now because I forgot.
All right.
I will catch you guys tomorrow. Good luck on your polls. If you pull Arya before me, don't tell me how quickly you got her. You will just make me sad. I will catch you guys next time. Everyone say hi to Hino. Peace.
All right. Bye-bye.
Outspeed units like ML